Hello and welcome everyone. I welcome you all.
Okay, so shall we begin?
Right, so I think this is your first class of geography.
So, what is reminder theorem?
So the RBI comes with a bulletin.
For example, citizens also and non-citizens also. So it is clear now. So abolition of
What is a society made up of?
Just do this exam, better your life is settled.
Getting my point? So the characteristic, as you can see here, agriculture was there.
An atmosphere is made up of what? Can say it is made up of gaseous.
And the loans will be credited to your account. Wherever you want, you can swipe this card.
Ax plus 1 divided by A. Here 33 by 8. 33 is 32 plus 1.
It went from fact-based to substantive knowledge, which means you can only answer the question if you have understood the topic.
Was it mixed? Was it socialist? Was it communist? Was it capitalist?
Excluding food and excluding energy. Core inflation does not include.
okay. Good morning. So today is the intro class, correct? So have you prepared earlier? For example, self-study or something like that. So completely new to the UPSC. Okay. So many of the doubts basically you will be having. First, what I will do it. Okay, you ask questions. I will going to write down the questions so that I have to actually give answers. First, those questions only. Whatever the doubts about the UPSC, about the preparations, answer writing, okay, syllabus, book, anything. Clear? So what can be the doubts? Okay, हाँ, doubt क्या है? Anyone? Even everyone should tell actually, yes. Newspaper reading. That means we will definitely cover this newspaper. Even about newspaper reading as well as whether we need to make notes out of newspaper or not. So these two things will come under it, reading and newspaper. Oh, sorry, that's notes. Any other? Second? Yes? Okay, basic books. Okay. Book list basically. Any other? Optional issue. Very big issue is this about optional paper. Yes. Yes. Okay. Time schedule, time management. Okay. Everyone.
Hello and welcome everyone. I welcome you all.
Okay, so shall we begin?
Right, so I
think this is your first class of geography.
Okay.
So, what is reminder theorem?
So the RBI comes with a bulletin.
For example, citizens also and non-citizens also. और क्या है? Every answer writing practice. Answer writing. Huh? Okay, way of the study of the notes. Okay. Okay. Or test series. Okay, consistency कैसे maintain करना? Okay. हाँ. Okay. Okay, one. And okay, previous year's questions basically. Any? Okay. Syllabus. और जिसने कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछा एटलीस्ट यू आस्क आल्सो वन क्वेश्चन. Okay, number of revisions very important. Then how to practice? Okay. Practice. Okay. Which class is this? This is Aadhar actually. Here. No issue. Okay. Any other doubt? Anyone? इसने नहीं पूछा any questions? Okay, so definitely these are the big doubts we are having regarding that UPSC. So we are going to cover one by one. First important thing, so no one is right now working. So everyone is, okay, you are working. Okay, otherwise everyone is free right now just to study. So they can give entire time for the UPSC only. Okay, so first thing is this, what is the most important thing for the UPSC? So because everyone wants to prepare for the UPSC, because of that, most of the individual, they have seen some Instagram reels. ठीक है, जिसमें एक लाल बत्ती वाला गाड़ी आता है, then छपरी म्यूजिक लगा होता है, ठीक है ना, power entry. So if you are coming just because of that, then basically this is not for you then, because whatever have been shown there in Instagram, all are fake actually. Correct? That much power you are not going to get. Correct? उतना तो मोदी जी के पास भी नहीं है. Correct? You are just district magistrate. आप समझ सकते हो ना कि what is the value of district magistrate? Okay, in front of cabinet secretary. For example, if for example you clear the UPSC exam, because most of the individuals they actually go for IAS, but मिलता उनको कुछ और है, IPS, IRS or something like that. So what will happen is, first you will become like Tehsildar, correct? First, and then you will become like SDM. Okay. Second posting is SDM. After that you will become ADM, Assistant District Magistrate or Additional District Magistrate basically, and then you will become DM, and that is basically you will going to become after 9 years of service. Then only you will become District Magistrate, not before it. And that is basically nothing but under secretary. Okay, and then after under secretary you will become like, for example, like deputy secretary, correct? Or you will become like director, correct? Or for example you will become like, after that promotion ho gaya joint secretary, after that promotion ho gaya then additional secretary, after promotion secretary, and after that you will become cabinet. That is the highest post any civil servants can have. That is cabinet secretary. So any IAS officer, that is the highest post they are having, that is cabinet secretary. और आपकी जर्नी फॉर एग्जांपल कहाँ है? This. आपने कौन सा गाड़ी देखा रील में? This one. And where is this guy? Is cabinet secretary. For example, if you want to become joint secretary, so joint secretary you should have at least this much of experience, and for additional secretary you require at least 30 years, correct? Secretary बनने के लिए again 32 years. Clear? So now you can imagine the power of these guys, correct? So if you compare like one secretary, that one secretary is equal to 100 district magistrate. That is the power one secretary is having. Clear? So you have to aspire to become secretary, not district magistrate. It is very small post actually, correct? So one secretary, for example, if you want to become secretary, what is the experience required is 32 years. So for example, if you clear the exam at the age of 30, correct, then 32 is equal to 62, already you are retired. And that is the reason you have to clear exam as soon as possible. For example, if you clear the exam at the age of 25, then at least you will get some number of years to work. Otherwise, they are not going to consider even, okay, to make you secretary, because they want those guys who can work at least 2 years in the government. Clear? So that is the reason is you have to clear the exam very soon. For example, if your goal is not this, your goal is cabinet secretary बनना है हमको, correct? Highest post. So cabinet secretary you have to clear the exam at the age of 22 only. After that you will not get chance. Clear? But anything that is you're getting this joint secretary or above, that is very good post actually. Because joint secretary क्या होता है? Like example, any departments are there, like Ministry of Finance. Ministry of Finance is there. Under this Ministry of Finance, various departments are there. Departments like Department of Revenue, Department of Economic Affairs, Department of Banking Services, Department of Investment. Correct. So various departments are there. So जो guy है secretary, this guy will going to head this all departments together. Correct. All departments together. He is the head. Or joint secretary is going to head one department. So one joint secretary here and one joint secretary here, one here and one here. Clear hai ki nahi? So that is the reason joint secretary is also very powerful post hai, because ultimately entire department will be under you only. So यहाँ पे क्या होता boss? Department का boss कौन हुआ? Joint secretary. Correct. Entire ministry का boss कौन? Secretary. And who is the secretary's boss? Nirmala Sitharaman, cabinet minister. Clear hai ki nahi? So that is how this entire power system. So you need to be aware about this way. ठीक है? For example, some individuals, they are having that I want to become IPS only. ठीक है? तो IPS में आपकी life कहाँ से start है? Like if you clear from the UPSC, correct? Correct? Clear? So first you will become Deputy SP. So Deputy SP means if you clear, like if you have given KS exam. So KS exam, if you clear the exam and then you get the Deputy SP, and then you will become Deputy SP there, and the entire life will become Deputy SP only. There is no promotion after that. After that, only promotion is additional SP. That's it. यहाँ पे क्या होगा? Within 3 years, 4 years service, you will become additional SP. But if you coming from KS state level exam, then you need to give at least 15 to 18 years of service, and then you can become additional SP. But if you're coming through UPSC, then within 3 to 4 years, you are additional SP. अच्छा बात है कि नहीं? जल्दी एज में बन गए. And then SP. ठीक है? But for example, if you coming from KS, correct, you will never become SP. Never ever. ध्यान रखना. If you are coming through KS exam, correct, you can never become SP. उसके लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? First you need to be promoted from state level exam से UPSC. तो state government will going to recommend your name, and they are going to promote you from KPS to IPS, and then only you can become SP. So after SP, SSP, Senior Superintendent of Police. SP मतलब small district का SP हो गया, and Senior Superintendent of Police मतलब big district, larger district के लिए. ठीक है? इसके बाद आप कहाँ जाओगे? फॉर एग्जाम्पल सीनियर, लाइक DIG. करेक्ट. सो DIG बेसिकली क्या है कि इंटायर स्टेट इज डिवाइडेड इनटू डिफरेंट रेंज, सो ही इज गोइंग टू हैव one range only. After that, I'll become IG, for example. IG in the sense state will be divided into different zone, so one zone will be under one IG. After that आप जाओगे, उसके बाद additional DGP, correct, and after that you will become DGP. So DGP is going to head entire state, so entire police will come under DGP only. Clear abhi? So that is the system in police. Clear? But again problem वही है, DGP के बाद again who will be the boss of the DGP? Okay, that will be Home Secretary. And who is Home Secretary? Again IAS only. Correct? That is the reason IAS is one of the most sought after exam services, because everyone know that after, like example, if you come SP, correct, SP, then you are having two boss. One boss is DM, other boss is DIG. So वहां पे भी कौन boss है? DM only. Clear? So that is the case is regarding this. But if suppose example you have seen there is one system is there, that is commissionerate system, like Bangalore. Bangalore का DM कौन है? Anyone know? There is no DM system in Bangalore. Correct. Bangalore का SP कौन है? Anyone know? Because there is no system. Because Bangalore is having which system? commissionerate system. So Bangalore will be headed by commissioner of police, correct? उसके बाद आएगा ACP, CID मूवी देखा, ACP प्रद्युम्न, that is ACP this, correct? तो ACP बड़ा पोस्ट है, ठीक है? उसके बाद कहीं आके आपको DCP. So यहाँ पे for example their boss will be only from the police line only, not from the civilian. Clear अभी? So some of the important जो cities हैं like metro cities, Bangalore, Chennai, Calcutta, Delhi, correct? Hyderabad, they are having this system. Reason ऐसा क्यों किया? Reason ये है, like एक small district है, SP will going to okay under DM also, SP under DIG also. अब problem क्या है कि if suppose example any law and order issue happened, then they need to okay do the fire. SP cannot fire without permission of DM, correct? Yes, whenever there is a threat is there, then definitely SP cannot wait for the DM's okay order. SP can take his own decision also. But most of the cases में क्या होगा, he will going to take the guidance from the DM only. अब any untoward incidents happened, correct? अब now the politics, that is ministers or chief ministers, they want to make accountable. So now it is very not possible who is the real culprit is, because SP will say that DM has not given the order. DM will say I have given the order, this guy has not accepted my order, correct or not? Problem हो गया. So because of that, when big city will be there, so big city में law and order issue can be possible any day. So because of that, वहाँ पे which system we have built up? This वाला system. यहाँ पे क्या है कि if any issue happened, you are the only responsible person, because above you there is no one. So now I can easily make accountable you only. Clear? समझ में आ गया? Like example, if you're यहाँ पे जाओगे in Bangalore, if you want for example license for the gun, so that will be given by this guy only. But इसमें क्या होगा? The license will be given by DM only. यहाँ पे for curfew will be imposed by this guy only. Like COVID time में देखे थे ना, commissioner of police, he was issuing the orders curfew. But यहाँ पे curfew will be issued by DM only. Correct? So if you are in a small district, then this guy is powerful. Correct? And big district, then this guy is powerful. Correct? But ये इतना powerful है, इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि because he is very high rank officer है. Because you cannot compare this guy to this guy, because this guy basically is equal to deputy secretary, correct? है ना? And this guy is equal to additional DGP. So this is very high rank officer, correct? इसका age होगा लगभग इस समय like आप 52 years, correct? And इसका age होगा for example around 38 years. That is the difference. Clear अभी? So दोनों सर्विस समझ में आ गया? Okay, how the promotion होता है इनमें IPS as well as IAS. Now come back to the UPSC, because just I want to tell you, because whatever you are seeing in TV or Instagram, reality is completely different है, ठीक है? Now comes again UPSC. Most important thing in the UPSC is basically we are having UPSC's two best friends. So UPSC के two best friends are first is and second. First is syllabus and second is previous year's questions. These are two considered as UPSC's best friend, because if you want to prepare for the UPSC, you have to focus in these two things. First से पहले syllabus. If you do not know the syllabus, definitely you will not understand what type of questions UPSC can ask. ठीक है? Many of the times, some of the individuals, they will claim, okay, you must have heard about in YouTube also and everywhere, कि a UPSC asks questions, okay, any questions under the sun. ऐसा नहीं है. This is a myth actually. ठीक है? UPSC never asks okay every question that is coming under the sun. UPSC asks questions only from the syllabus. The problem is you have not gone through the syllabus properly, and because of that you claim that UPSC is asked questions out of the syllabus. Actually you were out of the syllabus. ठीक है? तो सबसे important चीज है कि UPSC always asks questions from the syllabus only. So when I say syllabus, then which syllabus you have to focus? Definitely mains exam, not prelims, because prelims exam syllabus is not that deliberate. Okay, but explaining way mein only main syllabus is there. Like for example, GS paper 1, GS paper 2, GS 3, and GS 4. Correct? Even see there is essay paper is there. Many of the individuals they start okay start practicing for the essay. they start writing for the essay, but they do not know what UPSC expect, okay, from you, okay, in this paper of essay, because they do not know that UPSC has given syllabus for the essay also. Even some of your friends, they are preparing for the UPSC, just call them and ask them what is the syllabus of essay. They have never heard about it. Okay, UPSC has given the syllabus in the sense what they expect actually, correct? For example, there is one individual like you are preparing for the UPSC and you are going to write the essay, and there is another individual like Shashi Tharoor, he is also writing the essay. Now who will score more? आपको लगेगा Shashi Tharoor definitely, but the chances are that you will get more marks in UPSC because the UPSC's expectation is different. See, Shashi Tharoor can be the best in writing any essay or something like that, but what UPSC expect, that is different, correct? So Shashi Tharoor has written the well essay, but it is not in the point of view of the UPSC, and because of that we have to go through the syllabus always. Even for the interview purpose also, they have written clearly what they expect from the candidate during the personality development test. और यहाँ पे candidate क्या होता है, they never actually gone through that syllabus also. So first important task is go through the syllabus. ठीक है, like example, if you go to the prelims syllabus, prelims के syllabus में, तो prelims syllabus में like there is a portion of general science, correct? कि UPSC will ask questions from the general science. Of general science in the sense what you are going to cover, you will going to read biology, physics, chemistry, but UPSC stopped asking questions from that area because UPSC start questions asking from the science and technology area, because when you go through GS paper 3, यहाँ पे लिखा है science and technology, correct? And यहीं पे they have given the syllabus, like they will ask questions from the defense, they will ask questions from, for example, this defense के बाद आप समझ सकते हो nanotechnology, that is specifically for the mains exam, correct? After that यहीं पे क्वेश्चन आएगा for example energy, correct? यहीं पे क्वेश्चन आएगा biotechnology. So right now if you go through the UPSC prelims paper, questions are coming from these areas only, but these areas are not giving the prelims. So that is the reason you have to focus the main syllabus. You have to okay do the by heart, आपको ये by heart कर लेना है ये syllabus complete. क्या करना है, you have to have this copy, printed copy लो, or wherever you are studying just paste that okay copy there itself and read syllabus every day. जब तक एकदम ऐसा याद न हो जाए कि for example someday someone is coming, he write down the GS paper 1 syllabus and you are able to write down the GS paper 1 syllabus easily. If it is not done, that means your preparation is still not started yet, because how to read newspaper, it depends on the syllabus only. See, newspaper में so many news are coming, your father is also reading the same news paper, correct? And you are also reading the same news, but your father is not preparing for the UPSC, you are preparing for the UPSC, so your way of reading newspaper should be different, and that different will be जब आपको syllabus पता हो. When you know the syllabus, then only you can understand what topics okay we need to read in the newspaper. Clear hai? So that is the one thing you have to somehow try to remember entire syllabus, correct? When you remember entire syllabus, another benefit you will get it कि when you cover the syllabus, like example okay GS paper 1 2 3 4, you will understand which topic still you have not covered yet. You will be understanding this thing also कि 70% syllabus has been covered, 80% has been covered. If you do not know the syllabus, it is not possible to you to understand even that things. So that is the reason is syllabus is very much important. Clear? Like example, in this year UPSC prelims ka paper, you have seen there was question was there, they have given the rank, like example army say, navy say, air force say, brigadier general. Okay, there was one question. A student will say, sir, this question they have asked is out of syllabus. See, yes, you can consider out of syllabus, but when you read article number 18, article 18 abolition of titles, abolition of titles mein we were studying that ki some title that earlier British government used to give, like Rai Bahadur, okay, or for example any title like Kaisar-e-Hind or Sri aisa karke, or for example, so these titles have been removed, but there are some titles like academic titles and military titles, they have not been removed. So what are the examples of academic titles? Like Bharat Ratna, Padam Bhushan, correct? Or military titles like Saurya Chakra, Veer Chakra, or even Brigadier General, these ranks. So you have to read those there itself, but you missed it because you have not covered syllabus properly. Now you will claim that, sir, this question was from the CDS paper only, correct? So that is the reason is because you have not covered syllabus properly, correct? So that is the reason is syllabus very important. And next important is previous year's question papers for both prelims as well as mains. Like example, कि what type of questions UPSC start asking in prelims from the general science. If you go through the last 6 to 7 years of paper, they have not asked any question from the general science area like physics, chemistry, and this biology. So why should I study physics, chemistry, and biology? Simply because आप बोल रहे हो कि because it is given in the prelim syllabus, general science. But they have stopped asking these questions, correct? So we also should stop reading those topics. And now UPSC start asking questions from the science and technology background, like defense, correct? Like nanotechnology, energy, biotechnology, in this area. So we have to focus there itself. So you will come to know कैसे आएगा आपको पता? Only through previous year questions only. Clear? Clear? Then what type of questions, what is the pattern of the questions are there? You will come to know through previous year questions only. Like pattern in the sense, like question they have given, like one statement, second statement, then they have asked one, two, one and two, and none. So as a pattern, if they are asking, then you will come to know only through previous year questions only. Like this year they have come with one more pattern. क्या से earlier क्या होता था? They used to give one column, correct? One this side, and you have to match it. This is how they used to give. This year what they have done is, this year they have given 3 columns now. 3 columns. So now you have to search those where all the 3 are correct. So it is a little bit more difficult. Correct. But this you come to know only through the previous year questions only. So previous year questions are very, very important. You have to follow those previous year questions. Most of the time what individuals they do, they wait for the completion of the syllabus. उनको लगता है first entire syllabus complete हुआ, then only we will go through the previous year questions, because they think that first I will get nirvana, okay, Buddha's type, okay, सारा knowledge हमारे पास है, then only I will solve the question. See, don't wait for that moment. Even though you get rank 1, अगर आपको rank 1 भी मिल गया, still you will not get this feeling you know everything. So there is still something is there that you do not know. So because of that, you should not wait for that moment. Even from the day 1 itself, you can start reading the previous year questions. उसके लिए first you have to do is you have to purchase the book for the previous year question. Instead of purchasing any normal books like Lakshmikant, like J.C. Leong or any other book, first purchase previous year questions booklet. Correct? As well as for mains. Mains के लिए when you purchase the booklet, there is 2 types of booklet without answer. Go for without answer, because the answer they have given, that is not okay up to date answers, correct? So that is the reason is go with without answers. And for prelims के लिए you can get any booklet, because ultimately questions will remain same, answers will remain same there. Clear this? So these 2 things keep in mind always: syllabus, and second is previous year questions. Clear? Now next, okay, this is done. A newspaper, correct? So newspaper के लिए we will be having one particular class itself, how to read newspaper. One entire class will be there. I will going to take that separate class, okay, how to read newspapers. But newspaper must few things just I want to make sure this. Read any newspaper, okay. क्या है कि most of the individuals they prefer the Hindu. So you can read the Hindu also, you can read Indian Express also. I am not talking about New Indian Express. No, this is not correct. It is Indian Express. This is different paper. But Indian Express paper is not available in Bangalore. Hard copy it is not available. It is available only in e-copy. Okay. So that is the reason you just focus on the Hindu only. One newspaper is more than enough. Correct. You should not read multiple newspaper also. And how much time you have to study newspaper? See, earlier it is going to take more time. Earlier, like example, sometimes 2 hours, sometimes 2.5 hours. This is going to take time. But for example, later this time will going to reduce also, because जैसे your syllabus is going to be completed, most of the things you will come to know. Like example, right now if you read newspaper, and lot of things will be there in the like business page. Business page where they have mentioned like GDP, GNP, national income accounting, lot of things, they inflation. So you have to read everything because you do not know about it. But once economy lecture has been completed, then you know what is inflation is, what is the factors for the inflation, everything. Like what is the RBI policy, what is monetary policy, what is repo rate, what is reverse repo rate. You will come to know everything. So that time क्या होगा, you are going to complete that news very fast. So after 1 or 2 months, this time जो अभी आपका 2 hours and 2.5 hours आ रहा है, it will going to reduce to 1.5 hours. Correct? So ultimately this will be 1.5 hours. एक चीज. Second important, whether we need to make new notes from the newspaper or not. So answer is you should not make notes from the newspaper, because you will not come to know about it. What you have to write and what you should avoid. So इसमें क्या होगा कि sometimes you are going to mention lot of irrelevant materials in the notes, and you are going to waste lot of time also. वैसे भी आप newspaper पढ़ने में you are going to be taking 2.5 hours, and then you have to take 6 hours class also here. Correct? Then make notes also. So that is the reason is it is not a good strategy. Don't make notes from the newspaper. Correct? Because that already you will get from the institute. Okay, around 1 o'clock you will get the current affair. Okay, every day's current affair, every day's editorial analysis, you will get it. Even after this 1 month, you will get compilation of entire 1 month also. That will be in the notes form itself. So avoid it. Instead of making notes, read that things. Clear? So ये newspaper वाला done.
To read the physical copy every day.
Yes, you should basically, because that is the basic things is there ki you have to read the raw newspaper. Reason is this: if you rely only on the gist that is available in the market, or the institute provides current affair daily, that you have to read, but you will not get that feeling then. The news, because why I am saying this, then when this institute provides you the current affairs daily, correct analysis, daily current, it looks like another notes only for you, like another Lakshmikant. Then you will lose that charm of your UPSC preparations. It will come only through the newspaper. When you read newspaper, because when you read newspaper, and then at 1 or 2 o'clock when you go through the daily newspaper analysis, correct, the current affair summary, तो आपको लगेगा yes, this thing I have read earlier, this thing I have read earlier. So it will be just like a revision, correct? So that is the reason is you have to read newspaper. You cannot skip that newspaper. Clear? So this is the thing. The next important task was basically after that. So newspaper done. Clear? Now basic books क्या क्या है कि you will be having one class itself for the basic books. I think tomorrow is the class. Okay, on the book list. What are the books are there that you have to follow? So tomorrow Sagar sir will going to take the class on that. So this will be covered tomorrow itself. Clear? Now next is optional paper. See, optional paper ka what is the issue is with optional paper is कि most of the individuals they confuse which optional paper they should take. So most of the time what they do, they select the optional paper based on who is the topper of the last year. Correct? See, you should not select the newspaper based on who was the topper last year or previous years, because that person is topper not because of the optional paper. That person got rank 1, rank 2, rank 3 because of GS paper 1, 2, 3, 4, essay and interview score also. If you go through the score of that GS paper 1, 2, 3, 4 and interview, they have very good marks in that paper also. Because of that, they got rank 1. Correct? Not because of optional paper. So you should not select based on that. So optional paper के लिए क्या होता है कि first important task is कि what is your graduation subject is. Correct? एक तो number 1 ये हो गया. If your graduation subject, whatever the graduation subject you are having and same optional paper is available in UPSC, then you can go with that optional paper. Correct? And what the second important part is whether you are getting study material easily for that, okay, optional paper or not. For example, you have chosen Kannada literature or Sanskrit literature or Assamese literature, but you are not getting any material, okay, of that optional paper. Again, purpose has been defeated. Clear? Same way you should take that optional paper where you will get the guidance also easily. Guidance in the sense either your friends are preparing for the optional paper or any faculty or teacher is available nearby you, so that whenever you have any doubt, you can ask. When you are going to write answers, you can show that answers to your faculty. They can check that answers. See, support is required. If you take the case study जहाँ पे एक student है जिसने he is very good in that option paper, but he is not getting any guidance. Another is he is not interested in that paper, but he is getting very good guidance. Chances of that who is getting good guidance, they will have more marks basically. So that basis you have to, and last but not the least, your interest also. If you do not like the okay, paper itself, then what is the purpose of guidance or everything? Clear? So next important thing is you should have interest also. Clear? And then some things will come whether it is going to help you in GS paper or not. See, most of the optional paper, they will help or they will not help. Like sociology le lo, it will help. PSIR le lo, it will also help. Public administration, it is also going to help. Correct? And for example, if you take like example anthropology, it will not going to help that much. But then it's very small sub syllabus and direct straightforward question they ask. So every optional paper having their pro and cons. So better what you should do is first continue with your GS syllabus. Like यहाँ पे whenever we are talking about GS syllabus like polity or economy or any other subject, you will understand okay the topics first, and then you decide about the optional paper. Clear? But best approach will be either you go if you have no idea about optional paper, then good can be like sociology, very good subject hai because current affair hai nahi. So small PSIR if you love polity, if you love international relations, correct? If you love Modi traveling around the world, आपको content मिलता रहेगा every day. So then you go through the PSIR. Sometimes those who having this dream to become IFS, foreign service, they also will go with the PSIR, correct? Or anthropology. If you love biotechnology part, if you love ancient history part, evolutions of the human, then that. If you love about the psychology of others, what others are thinking, if you want to know this thing, then go with the psychology optional, correct? So, but you should decide later stage only, after 2 months of preparations. Clear this? Not now. Next is for example, उसके बाद आपका आएगा ऑप्शनल पेपर में. नेक्स्ट इज okay, next. So optional paper done. Now comes to time management. Time management is also very important because this entire exam is about the time management only, because everyone is like example you have two options, okay, time and money, which will go you are going to choose. क्या चीज आप अनलिमिटेड अर्न कर सकते हो? You can earn unlimited time or money. See, if Elon Musk and you, so definitely Elon Musk has more money than you, but time के मामले में both are given same time. So यहाँ पे God सबके लिए same है कि everyone will get same time, correct? पंचायत मूवी में देखो ना कोई समय से पहले ना कोई समय के बाद, सब अपने समय पे जाएंगे, correct? So time very very important for the UPSC. So when I say the time, correct? So first important, we need to understand the cycle of the UPSC. How much time you have to give. Okay. Like example, they start like for you only. Okay. February 2025 notification will be issued. 2025. That is UPSC notification. So now you can start. Okay. Okay, giving the application form then. उसके बाद May month 2025, that is your prelims exam. Then and right now अभी क्या टाइम चल रहा है आपका? अभी like example जुलाई 2024 से चल रही है, करेक्ट? एंड देन उसके बाद रिजल्ट आएगा फॉर एग्जांपल प्रीलिम्स का, एंड देन सितंबर 2025 मेंस एग्जाम, then interview, and after interview if you go through, final result will come April 2025, final result, correct? In the month of August or September your training will start, correct? Your training will start in the month of August and September. But yes, Sojoki, you are going to clear everything in this particular cycle itself. How much time they are going to take? July 2024. Say again, July 2025. How many years? 1 year is done. फिर उसके बाद अगस्त, सितंबर, अक्टूबर, नवंबर, दिसंबर, जनवरी, फरवरी, मार्च, अप्रैल. 9 months more. So we can understand easily if you complete this cycle without fail anywhere, it is going to take around 1 year and around 10 months completely. This much time is required or not to prepare for the UPSC? Clear? So ऐसा नहीं, you are preparing okay from the last 2 years. You started this now only, and still it is going to take 1 year, 10 months. That means around 2 years. Taking or not? So now you can understand कि in this exam you have to give your at least 1 year, 10 month time, okay, to get the rank. In this 1 year, 10 month, a lot of things will going to happen. Your birthday will come in between. किसी का तो 2 बार आ जाएगा. ठीक है. Your parents' anniversary will come. If both are happy, then they are going to celebrate also. ठीक है. Your friend's birthday will come. If you belong to the Hindu religion, lot of festivals will come. Correct? And you have to celebrate those also. Correct? You have to celebrate your birthday also. So because of that, lot of time you are going to waste or not. So that means you have to skip some of the things. You have to sacrifice. देखो आप sacrifice नहीं करोगे तो UPSC will going to sacrifice you. Simple. उसके लिए कोई, क्योंकि if you are not there, there other individuals are there. They will going to take care. Correct? So that is the reason this exam becomes difficult actually. This is the main reason. Because you have to, okay, stay motivated for this long period of time. If I say you need to be motivated, remain motivated for 1 month, it is possible. For example, if you prepare for the GATE exam, okay, 6 months you prepare very, you will put hard work there and you prepare for the 6 months. You are not going to see anyone, no celebration, nothing. You can do for 6 months, okay. But for 1 year, 10 months, correct? You have to stay away from the Instagram for 1 year, 10 months, correct? So that is the case is this exam is difficult because of this reason only. Or socho if you fail also, correct? If you fail, like example, anywhere, doesn't matter whether you fail here or here or here, it doesn't matter. Cycle still remains same. Like example, I am telling you still, you cleared the prelims also, you cleared the mains also, correct? But you failed here itself. Final rank nahi, because interview ke time ke after that you are not able to clear. So now again you prepare for the UPSC. So now next exam will be in May 2026 prelims, correct? And after that final result will come April 2026. जैसे ये 1 year 10 month था, automatically become now 2 year 10 month, मतलब 3 years हो गया. Just second attempt में 3 years done, correct? And that is the problem with this UPSC. इतने टाइम में क्या होगा? Some of your family members, they will lose hope. Your friends will lose hope, and some moment you also going to lose hope. Then this is only second attempt. Not even I'm talking about 5th attempt. Correct? And that is the reason this exam is difficult. Correct? By nature, the questions they are asking, they are not difficult. Again, I'm telling you. By nature, okay, the question they ask, I will tell you if you go in good school, correct? Okay. And if, like example, the children they are studying in 6th or 7th standard, they can solve those questions. I will tell you. If they are also studying same geography, correct? They are also studying everything, NCRT also. So these students also can solve those questions. It is not that difficult. Difficult is this situation actually. Correct? That is the reason is you have to stay motivated always. Now, if you are rely on motivation from the outside, if some other individual need to motivate you, then it's again a big problem. Because then whenever the time that outside motivation is not there, you will go, correct? So that is the reason you should actually get motivation from inside only. Ab inside se motivation kahan se aayega? From where you will get it? You should know the reason why you are preparing for the UPSC exam. correct? The reason should be with you. Without reason, if you're preparing for the UPSC, then definitely will not get the motivation. So there must be some reason, correct? And this is the question they ask in UPSC interview also. कि why you want to prepare for the UPSC exam. तो उस समय वो फालतू वाला आंसर नहीं देना है. I want to do public service, correct? क्योंकि सबको पता है no one is going there for public service, correct? Public service होता then why you have wasted the 3 to 4 years? In 3 to 4 years you must have done lot of public service, correct? You can join a lot of NGOs, civil society organizations, pressure groups. There you can do it. It is not the only way, correct? So that means you should have your own valid reason. Clear? Because they will ask counter questions also. And if you have that answer which is cooked answer, then you cannot reply for that counter question also. But if your answer is very valid, that can be anything answer. In the sense, ऐसा नहीं सोचना है कि वो लोग क्या सोचेंगे. For example, कि in your family, some members, they are in civil servants, you inspired because of them. It is also one of the answer, correct? Or you faced some of the atrocities from the administration side. So now you want to correct at least from your point of view, correct? That is the reason you're preparing for the UPSC. That is also fine, correct? But ये public service और ये सब कोई नहीं सुनने वाला है, ठीक है? कि I do not love money, ऐसा कोई इंसान नहीं है, ठीक है? Everyone wants money, correct? So that is the cases. Yes, अगर वो बोले कि देखो इतना money you are earning, so for me money is not important. Okay, I will not give you salary then. Then you will continue the service. No, you will not. So that is money is important, correct? See, the thing is you have seen बड़े बड़े संत महात्मा they tell money is not important and for that also they have taken money. ठीक है, ये बात बताने के लिए उन्होंने पैसे ही ले लिए, ठीक है? So that is the case. For example, you have seen in companies lot of like Chetan Bhagat is coming to give to motivate individuals, and Chetan Bhagat was paid like 2-3 lakh or 10 lakh rupees. Instead of giving Chetan Bhagat 10 lakh rupees, if you redistribute that 10 lakh rupees among the employees, I think they will feel more motivated then. Easy way है कि नहीं? Money is still motivated factor in India. Correct? See, money is not going to motivate Elon Musk, definitely. Money is not going to motivate Ambani. Correct? अभी उनका प्री वेडिंग ही खत्म नहीं हो रहा है, यहाँ वर्ल्ड कप आ गया, ठीक है? उनके लिए नहीं है फैक्टर, लेकिन मोस्ट ऑफ द इंडिविजुअल्स के लिए दिस इज स्टिल मनी इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, करेक्ट? सो इंडिविजुअल मनी विल नॉट ब्रिंग हैप्पीनेस, यस मे बी पॉसिबल, बट विदाउट मनी पॉवर्टी 100% इज देयर. गरीबी तो रहेगा ना. So that is the reason is you should not give such answers कि I'm not for money. Money is also one of the factors because ultimately when you become IAS you will get very good salary actually, correct? And that is also one of the factor. I am coming there, correct? Because you will get bangla, you get car, domestic helpers. ये क्या है? Money तो है ना, clear? So that is the reason is you have to find the reason for the civil service preparations. किसी ने बोला इसलिए प्रिपेयर कर रहे हो, you have to show your parents इसलिए कर रहे हो. These are not the reason because these are others reason, not your reason. You should have your own reason, correct? And that will come from inside only. ठीक है? So that is the first thing is you require at least minimum this time 1 year 10 months, or it can go 2 years 10 months also, 3 years 10 months also, 4 years 10 months also, correct? So for example, if you are in 4th attempt, तो क्या होगा? 4 years 10 months, like 5 years हो गया. 5 years प्लानिंग कमीशन वाला पंचवर्षीय योजना डन, ठीक है? तो वो नहीं बनाना है. दैट इज द रीजन इज you have to be very clear for your exit plan also. Exit plan in the sense कि yes, if I will give you 2 serious attempts, if I am not going to clear the exam, I will exit. Exit का मतलब I am not saying that कि you should leave this dream to become IAS. I am not saying that. The thing is you have to start something else also together because ultimately you already given 2 serious attempts. You already now aware about the syllabus, previous questions, a lot of things you already know. So you do not require that much of time to prepare for the UPSC. Now you can do 2 things also. You can do job also together and you can prepare for the UPSC also. दोनों काम कर सकते हो ना, correct? Then you have to do this. ऐसा नहीं है कि like example 6 attempt, like we have seen some of the times जब result आता है ना, Some individuals come on Twitter and they will write 6 attempts, okay, 10 interview and this. See, you just showing your failure, that's it. It is nothing like motivating, correct? You are just giving the wrong motivation to the individuals outside because you have wasted lot of resources there. You are a burden on India's GDP, correct? You are a burden on your family even. आपने क्या किया इसके बाद? कुछ नहीं किया ना. And because you are not a good decision maker also, you do not know how to exit, correct? So that is the cases. आप अभिमन्यु जैसे हो गए हो, उसमें घुस गए लेकिन निकल नहीं पाए, correct? So what was the purpose then? So that is the reason is you know when to exit. इससे क्या होगा ना, you feel relieved, you will not feel actually stress. Like सोचो example, life की life है 5th attempt, 6th attempt चल रहा है ना, and you do not doing any job, no experience, nothing. What will you do after that? Correct है कि नहीं? Life will be very stressful. Everyone is, see, कोई आपकी preparation दर्द नहीं समझेगा, मैं खुद बता रहा हूँ ना. No one is going to understand what is your pain is, correct? But everyone is going to torture you. ठीक है, हमने बोला था शुरू से ही, ऐसा बोल देते हैं. और अगर क्लियर हो गया तो तब भी हमने बोला था, ठीक है. तो वही चीज है कि when success will be, many fathers are there. Failure के लिए there is no father then. You have to take responsibility then. Clear? Now, so time management के लिए, because of this, now comes to the time management. Next part is कि how much time you have to give for the UPSC daily. Okay. So daily का हिसाब देखें तो daily basically this is not a okay perfect answer. You have to give only this number of hours. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं, like 14 hours, 15 hours. But yes, there are some minimum hours also. Minimum in the sense, like at least you have, like example, 24 hours you are already having with you. सबके पास 24 hours है, correct? A good sleep 8 hours, correct? Good sleep. उसके बाद for example 2 hours more extra ले लो daily activities, correct? उसके बाद for example 2 more lunch, dinner, breakfast, everything you take. So already gone 12 hours done, correct? It's still left 12 hours. So that means 10 to 12 you have to cover daily. Because आप क्या करोगे बाकी टाइम पे? You have to study only, correct? So 10 to 12 hours is required, definitely. अब 10 to 12 में क्या होगा? For example, starting में 6 hours go for the class only. 1 hour for example go for, यहाँ आए गए, क्लास में जल्दी आ गए, this thing. So total 7 hours already gone, correct? आपको एक्स्ट्रा कितना बचा? Around 3 to 5 hours. So that you have to utilize, okay, is okay, this 3 to 5 hours that you have to utilize doing revision, newspaper, current affair, इन सब चीज में. Clear? And if you watch the video जहाँ पे some topper they say that मैंने सिर्फ 4 hours study किया and cleared with rank 2, rank 3, all are bullshit. No one can clear this exam just by studying 2 to 4 hours. They just actually making hero out of them actually. इंडिया में होता है ना कल्ट, सबको रजनीकांत बनना है ना, ठीक है? कल्ट फिगर है एवरीवेयर. आप क्रिकेट में भी चले जाओ, कल्ट फिगर है. विराट कोहली फैन डिफरेंट है, रोहित शर्मा फैन डिफरेंट, करेक्ट? So that is the reason is everyone want to become hero out of, because after the exam they clear, then they will give only those stories. मैं बहुत गरीब था, ठीक है, स्ट्रीट लाइट के अंडर लेके पढ़ाई किया, मतलब आपके घर तक लाइट नहीं है, स्ट्रीट लाइट तक मोदी जी पहुंचा दिए, ठीक है? So that is the cases. These are all stories are bullshit actually, ठीक है? ऐसा नहीं they are poor. And then your father has read that newspaper also. रिक्शा वाले का लड़का IAS बना, आपके फादर इमोशनल हो गए, मेरा बच्चा देखो, हमारे पास अल्टो है, ठीक है? अब ये नहीं देखा वो रिक्शा वाले के पास कितने रिक्शा थे. He was having like 10 rickshaws, correct? He is much more richer than you, ठीक है? So न्यूज़पेपर को क्या है? क्लिक चाहिए ना, क्लिक बैट. Because when such story will come, okay, in the feed of your father, he is going to click. अच्छा ये रिक्शा वाले का हो गया, हमारा बच्चा क्या कर रहा है, ठीक है? ताने मार दिया आपको. So that is the reason all stories लगभग fake है. मैं आपको बताऊं लगभग fake है, लगभग, correct? See, everyone has given this number of hours, okay, in the study of the UPSC, then only they have cleared the exam, correct? No one has cleared the exam just by 4 to 5, because if you read just study 4 to 5 years, you will not able to complete the syllabus even. Clear or not? Like example, in this particular exam, if you have to clear the entire syllabus आपको पढ़ना है ना, you require around 900 to 1000 hours of the study. मतलब मैं बोल रहा हूँ just syllabus complete करना है. I'm not asking about the revision. Just one time, 900 to 1000 hours. So whether just 4 to 5 hours study, can you complete that? It is not possible then. Correct? And that syllabus you have to complete कब? Before prelims only. Before prelims in the sense जब 10 month time is there, correct? आप नहीं कर पाओगे. That is the reason is कि you should not watch those stories because those toppers they are fake only. Correct? So जैसे बाबा फेक होते हैं जैसे टॉपर्स भी फेक आते हैं. मैं आपको बता दूं. They will say that coaching is not important and they have taken coaching before it. Correct? See, self study, yes, very important because I will tell you कि 98 जो % है ना, this is only because of your self study will clear exam. Coaching will help you only 2%. But with this 2%, what will happen? Like example, Lakshmikant, when quality is going to be completed here, you will understand how to connect one article number to another article number. Otherwise, what will happen is when you read Lakshmikant on your own, आप क्या करोगे? Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, Chapter 17 तक जाओगे, correct? Amendment, emergency. But आपके लिए Parliament chapter, President chapter, they will come chapter number 20, 22, correct? But maximum questions कहाँ से आएंगे? Chapter 20, 21 only Parliament से. Example, this year UPSC prelims if you see, correct? कहाँ से questions आए? Money will Parliament chapter, Speaker Parliament chapter, Judiciary again other chapter, correct or not? So you will understand then only. Because when you study, read okay, Lakshmikant from here in the class, then you have to use your own self study over it. And then क्या होगा कि your way of self study will be more smoother or more difficult now. It will be easy now because you know lot of basic things. For example, यहाँ पे अगर हम आपको ABCD सिखा देंगे ना, after that घर पे जाके ABCD सीखना है, उसके ऊपर कुछ और करना, it will be easy for you. When you do not know even ABCD, then how you have to learn CAT, CAT equal, नहीं पढ़ पाओगे ना, उसके लिए ABCD सीखना है ना. तो basic you will going to be covered here in less time. घर में कहोगे less time नहीं होगा. Yeah, because you have to give more time, and then motivation factor will not be there. No one is there to talk with you even. Depression में चले जाओगे. Because if this exam is just for 1 month or 2 months, it is okay. But 1 year you have to be with that only books. It is not possible then. This is the reason is that is important. Clear? So at least 10 to 12 hours you have to study. Correct? अब इसके ऊपर आप सी कोशिश ये कर लो कि before exam you have to put lot of effort before exam. जैसे for example exam will be May 2025. So you have to study 2 months till like example March 2025. अप्रैल में क्या अप्रैल मंथ जो आएगा लास्ट मंथ, then you have to reduce this number of hours to even 8 also. Because now you have to focus on your health also. ऐसा ना हो कि health खराब हो गया उस समय. Correct? So as much as possible give time early only. Take a early lead. Clear? Correct? If you just increase half an hour daily, it will going to make a very big impact at later time. Clear? And if you are not studying, other individuals they are going to study then. Correct? Because compound interest is going to work here also. Like example, जब आप स्टार्टिंग में पढ़ोगे ना, ये है रिजल्ट एंड ये आपका टाइम. स्टार्टिंग में आपको ऐसे ही टाइम इतना सारा देर रिजल्ट कुछ नहीं आ रहा है, ठीक है ना, दे रहे हो एकदम से ग्राफ ऐसा होता है. अरे अब आप जैसे यहाँ पे हो, आपको लग रहा है कोई रिजल्ट नहीं आ रहा है ना, यू विल स्टॉप स्टडिंग हियर. सब इंडिविजुअल दे विल स्टॉप स्टडिंग हियर. लेकिन जो कंटिन्यूअसली कंसिस्टेंट रहेगा ना, he will start getting result. And this is the time क्या हो जाएगा? May 2025. Correct? So that is how compounded interest work actually. Einstein ने बोला compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. Correct? Even whatever the money you are earning, and if you invest that money, you will become wealthy person only because of compounded interest only. Like if you come to know about Warren Buffett के नाम सुना होगा, Warren Buffett. So Warren Buffett became billionaire whenever he is 50 plus years. See, no one can become Warren Buffett now. No one can become. Correct? आप बोलोगे ऐसा क्यों बन सकता है Warren Buffett? नहीं, क्योंकि see Warren Buffett in the sense after investing money whether you become wealthy or not. Correct? So Warren Buffett has earned CAGS को बोलते हैं कंपाउंडेड टोटल, जो एवरी ईयर का जो इंटरेस्ट एनुअली ही इज गेटिंग। वॉरेन बफेट क्या है? 26%। मतलब एवरी ईयर वॉरेन बफेट इज गेटिंग दिस मच ऑफ रिटर्न, 26%। anyone can get 26% return, that is not very big. Even जो गांव में जो मनी लेंडर्स होते हैं ना, they also provide money at this interest rates only or not? ठीक है। राकेश झुंझुनवाला सुना होगा ना, डेथ हो गया उनका अर्लियर। राकेश झुंझुनवाला का जो CAGR है that is 66%, that means 3 times of Warren Buffett, but still he was not able to cross Warren Buffett because Warren Buffett, okay, started his journey at the age of like 14 years, correct? And right now he is 90 plus, but Jhunjhunwala started like at the age of 26, death हो गया like 56 for example. So he invested only for 30, but this guy, correct? अब अगर इसका देख लो फॉर एग्जाम्पल कितना इन्वेस्ट किया है, तो फॉर एग्जाम्पल 75 plus years he was there or not? Because of that he got compounded interest, correct? तो उसके लिए आपका क्या करना है? If you want to become Warren Buffett, start early and die late also. But you can decide this, you cannot decide this, right? That is the cases ki he is still alive actually, 90 plus year he is having. अब now आप बोलोगे ठीक है हम क्या करेंगे? I can die late also because I will remain healthy, I will going to eat healthy, okay, food only. But this guy never eat healthy food. This guy daily drinks Coca-Cola only, daily, because he is having, okay, this share of Coca-Cola also, correct? And he, instead of water, he drinks. If you have seen Warren Buffett's video, he's always with Coke only, correct? And he's having the share of McD also, McDonald. He always actually eats Mac burger daily. Breakfast start with cheese, Mac, chicken burger, all these things. Whether you can eat daily, मर जाओगे जल्दी, बट ही इज नॉट डाइंग, ठीक है? तो ये उसको भी नहीं पता है कैसे ये सब चल रहा है। ही डेली कंज्यूम 4000 to 5000 कैलोरी डेली एंड ही इज स्टिल अलाइव, करेक्ट? सो दैट इज द रीजन नो वन कैन बिकम अनदर वॉरेन बफेट, करेक्ट? सो दैट बिकॉज ही वाज, सी, he became billionaire when he was actually 58 plus years पे, तब बिलियनियर बना है वो, ठीक है? तो दैट इज बिकॉज ऑफ compounded interest. अब आता है compound interest works this way also. Compounded interest work negative also, correct? कि if we are not going to give time, then धीरे धीरे क्या होगा आपका? This way also it is going to work, correct? You will lose money. Like example, there is one stock is there, इसकी price है like today 50 price है, correct? And if it is fall 10% से फॉल हो गया, तो 5 रुपीज से कम हो गया, दैट मीन्स राइट नाउ कितना है आपका? 45 रुपीज का स्टॉक हो गया, करेक्ट? इसको फिर से वापस 50 पे आना है ना, हाउ मच परसेंटेज से इसको ऊपर जाना पड़ेगा? लेस देन 10%, मोर देन 10%, इक्वल टू 10%, मोर देन 10% रिक्वायर की नहीं। एक गलती हुआ, वापस आने के लिए उसी लेवल पे यू हैव टू पुश more than that or not? So negative compound working or not? Yes. So that is the case is कि you should not fall down actually. अगर एक बार गिर गए ना, उठने के लिए बहुत मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी. That is the reason is you have to work on daily basis, no matter where. आप एक मतलब you just take a promise, no matter where I am going. It may be possible someday you are not able to study 10 to 12 hours. It may be possible. Like any festival is there, very important, okay, occasion is in your family, then you cannot give 10 to 12 hours. But make sure that at least give 2 hours in that day. वो तो कर सकते हो ना, जल्दी उठ गए अर्ली मॉर्निंग, करेक्ट, स्टडी कर लिया, लेट नाइट स्टडी कर लिया, बट मेक श्योर यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू स्किप इवन ए सिंगल डे. और उस 2 hours में व्हाट यू आर स्टडिंग, इट कैन बी रिवीजन ऑल्सो, इट कैन बी न्यूज़पेपर ऑल्सो, एनीथिंग, बट दैट डे शुड नॉट गो विदाउट रीडिंग. दैट habit you should build actually. Clear है? That is a time management. Clear अभी? नेक्स्ट इज नोट्स मेकिंग, ठीक है। सो नोट्स मेकिंग के लिए बेसिकली एवरी डे यू हैव टू मेक नोट्स इन द क्लास, वेन एवर एनी फैकल्टी दैट टेक्स द क्लास यू हैव टू मेक द नोट्स। अब सबसे पहले नोट्स के लिए व्हाट आई जस्ट वांट टू टेल यू कि यू शुड नॉट यूज दिस रूल्ड कॉपी। जो अभी आप रूल्ड कॉपी यूज कर रहे हो ना, दिस यू शुड अवॉइड दिस। क्यों अवॉइड करना है? बिकॉज यूपीएससी जो मेंस आंसर राइटिंग बुकलेट दैट will be given in UPSC center, that is unruled only, correct? Because that looks like this only, like this way. For example, that booklet will be like this. This is a page. यहाँ पे margins will be given, correct? This way. यहाँ पे लिखा होगा UPSC. यहाँ पे for example don't write anything here. Okay. यहाँ पे you can write question 1, 2, 3 like this. And this is a completely blank page will be given there, और वहां पे this will be the question in mains answer, and यहाँ पे they will give space, you have to write answer here itself, because if you are not habit to write in this type of answer copy, तो what will happen is आपकी आदत है रूल्ड में, आप यहाँ से लिखना शुरू करोगे, ऐसा ऐसा लिखने लगोगे, जाते जाते ये हो जाएगा, ठीक है। So that is the reason is avoid actually to write in the ruled copy, avoid in this plain copy only, and wherever this margin is there, why? Because then you should not count the number of words, because वहाँ पे limited words होते हैं, 200 words में आप टू आंसर और 150 words में आप बैठने लगोगे 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 इतना करोगे, देन हाँ टाइम है ना। तो जब when you start writing this, तो आपको एक आइडिया लग जाएगा कि वन लाइन में आई एम गोइंग टू ओके राइट लाइक 5 वर्ड्स, 20 हो गए, एक पेज में आई एम गोइंग टू राइट 100 वर्ड्स, so counting will be very easy for you at that time. So that is the reason is take this only. So every notes, चाहे वो पॉलिटी हो, इकोनॉमी हो, हिस्ट्री हो, किसी का भी हो, make in that particular notebook only, ठीक है। तो दिस नोटबुक कंपलसरी हो गया है। ये आपको फॉर एग्जाम्पल ऑनलाइन मिल भी, अमेजन में यू विल गेट इट इजिली, और अगर आपको अमेजन में नहीं मिल रहा है, इट विल बी अवेलेबल बेसिकली, यू कैन परचेज ऑनलाइन, और फ्रॉम द फ्रंट डेस्क ऑल्सो यू कैन आस्क देम, they also will give this notebooks, correct? So you can purchase from there also, or Amazon, wherever possible, correct? They will be same rate, even यहाँ पे delivery charges will not be there, so they will be less rate में you will get from front desk itself, but you have to make in that copy only, correct? So avoid all these things. एक तो नंबर 1 बुक हो गया। Now comes the pen. कौन सा पेन यूज करना है, ठीक है। सो पेन के लिए you have to use basically पायलट का पेन आता है, right? It is V5. एक V7 भी आता है, but we have to use this pen only, Pilot V5, correct? And so this pen is very good pen because आपकी speed will be very improved now. because अगर आप जो ये जो पेन होते हैं ये वाले, इनसे आपकी स्पीड नहीं बढ़ेगी, वो रोटो मत लिखते लिखते लव हो जाए, ये सब नहीं चलेंगे, ठीक है। You have to purchase this only. Yes, this is little costly pen, 60 rupees का है, but आप कितना लिखोगे इससे, ठीक है, because this will going to work at least for 1 month, ठीक है। So purchase this pen, ठीक है, and that is also blue pen only, not black pen, correct? Black pen से नहीं लिखना है, even UPSC whenever going to write answer it should be blue pen only, ठीक है। और कलरफुल नहीं बनाना है कि रेड ले लिया, ग्रीन ले लिया, सब ले लिया, तिरंगा झंडा बना दिया, वो अब नहीं करना है। ओनली ब्लू पेन इज मोर देन इनफ, वेयरएवर यू हैव टू राइट इन हेडिंग, जस्ट डू अंडरलाइन, दैट्स मोर देन इनफ। अरे उतना टाइम नहीं मिलेगा आपको, मैं बता रहा हूँ यूपीएससी में, बिकॉज यू हैव टू कंप्लीट 20 क्वेश्चंस, इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल। 4000 वर्ड्स आपको लिखना है, कितना? 4000 वर्ड्स आपने लाइफ में लिखे भी नहीं कभी 3 आवर्स में। लाइक व्हेनेवर यू आर इन ग्रेजुएशन, मैक्सिमम हाउ मेनी वर्ड्स यू हैव रिटन देयर? 1200 वर्ड्स, दैट्स इट, 1200। यहाँ पे कितना है? 4000, that is in morning session, evening session again 4000, next day mornings again 4000 and evening again 4000, और उससे नेक्स्ट डे और उससे पहले ही ऐसे पेपर आल्सो विल बी देयर, तो 2500 अगेन, देन लैंग्वेज पेपर 2500 अगेन, कितना हो गया आप सोचो, अब 16 + 5 21,000 विद इन 3 days। आप एक अलग रामायण लिख दोगे, इतना ज्यादा लिखना है ना, यहाँ पे पेन हो जाएगा, आयोडेक्स लगाना पड़ेगा, झंडू माम, ठीक है। एंड आफ्टर दैट 4 to 5 days का दे विल गिव गैप, तब ऑप्शनल पेपर होता है। देन अगेन 2500 2500, वो तो उन्होंने लास्ट 3 years से दे हैव डन दिस थिंग। बिफोर 3 years बिफोर देयर वाज नो गैप इन ऑप्शनल पेपर। नेक्स्ट डे अगेन 5000। जो उस टाइम क्या होता है, दोस 4 to 5 days है, लोग भूल जाते हैं जिंदगी में कभी आए भी थे कि नहीं, क्योंकि यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू मीट टू एनीवन। मॉर्निंग में जा रहे हो, 9 o'clock पेपर स्टार्ट, 5 o'clock वी आर कमिंग बैक, नेक्स्ट डे अगेन यू आर गोइंग बैक, बस यही हो रहा है। ठीक है, तो दैट इज द केस, यू हैव टू लर्न दिस हैबिट ऑफ राइटिंग फास्ट। करेक्ट। समटाइम्स आपको लगता है कि यू आर नॉट राइटिंग फास्ट, बिकॉज रीजन इज दिस कि ऐसा नहीं, और स्पीड इज लेस, बिकॉज व्हेन यू राइट देन यू स्टार्ट थिंकिंग ऑल्सो। ऐसा तो बिना सोचे तो लिख नहीं रहे हो, आप सोच भी रहे हो ना। whenever there is a gap between thinking and writing, automatically speed will going to reduce or not। जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल अगर हम आप बोले कि एबीसीडी लिख दो, क्या एबीसीडी भी धीरे धीरे लिखोगे? नहीं ना, बिकॉज नाउ यू आर नॉट थिंकिंग, एकदम एबीसीडी जेड हो गया, डन और नॉट। सो यहाँ पे स्पीड इंक्रीज बिकॉज यू आर नॉट थिंकिंग ड्यूरिंग राइटिंग, एंड यू आर नॉट थिंकिंग इन एबीसीडी बिकॉज यू हैव डन सो मेनी टाइम रिवीजन। बचपन में एबीसीडी का कितना रिवीजन किए हो ना, ओके, इंटायर ईयर एलकेजी यूकेजी पार्लेजी में यही किए हैं। ठीक है, रिवीजन ओनली, एबीसीडी डेली। अब कभी ऐसा हुआ है कि एक दिन उठे कि बहुत टाइम हो गया एबीसीडी रिवाइज नहीं हुआ, एक बार रिवीजन मार लेते हैं? ठीक है, ऐसा तो कभी नहीं हुआ, स्टिल यू रिमेंबर एवरीथिंग। सो सेम कंसेप्ट विल वर्क हियर आल्सो, as many as times you are going to revise you will remember that more actually। अब ना रिवीजन का मतलब हाउ मेनी टाइम्स रिवीजन रिक्वायर फॉर यूपीएससी। कितना टाइम रिवीजन होता है आपके हिसाब से, बताओ व्हाट इज द रिवीजन टाइम? कि 1 time 2 time 3 time 4 time, हाउ मच रिवीजन शुड रिक्वायर फॉर द यूपीएससी बिफोर एग्जाम? ट्वाइस, ओके, टेल मी कितना रिवीजन चाहिए? नंबर पता, फ्री हो अभी, कोई दिक्कत, कौन सा फेल थोड़ी हो जाओगे, कुछ भी बताओ। 3, ओके, और 3 to 4, 5 to 6, हाँ, कितना बताओ, टेल मी। 3, ओके, 3 4 3 टाइम्स कितना है? 3। सो अभी मैक्सिमम है 5 to 6। सो एनीवन मोर देन दैट 5 to 6? नहीं। अब मैं बताऊँ कितना रिवीजन चाहिए बिफोर एग्जाम? इट रिक्वायर्स 20 टाइम्स। ओके, आप जब 5 6 बोले तो कुछ लोग बोले 5 to 6 बहुत हो गया, वो भी कम है। ठीक है, 3 to 5 यू विल नॉट इवन अंडरस्टैंड, क्या समझोगे, कुछ भी नहीं समझ में आएगा ना। one time you were just able to read one only. See, when you make notes also from the NCERT, you have to make notes only after 3 times when you are complete the reading, then only you have to make notes। जब आप पहली रीडिंग में नोट्स बनाओ क्या होगा ना, then everything looks important। See, what is important actually? जो आपको आता नहीं है वही important है ना? जो आता है that is never important because you know that you know all that things। If they are going to ask questions, you will write। So that is the cases you have to do at least 20 times revision, 20 and you will be able to do। ऐसा नहीं है सोचने का आपसे नहीं होगा, सबने किया है, you also will be able to do it। भरोसा रखो अपने आप पे, ठीक है। बट वही चीज, जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल वन क्लास हैज बीन डन, जैसे पॉलिटी का वन क्लास हैज बीन डन, घर पे जाओगे, फर्स्ट रीडिंग यू विल डू, दैट इज फर्स्ट रिवीजन। देन आफ्टर 7 days अगेन यू हैव टू रिवाइज दैट पार्ट, सेकंड रिवीजन। देन अगेन करोगे 1 month बाद थर्ड रिवीजन। तो क्या होगा, जब आप फर्स्ट सेकंड थर्ड फोर्थ टिल 8th तक जाओगे ना, इट टेक लॉट ऑफ टाइम टू रिवाइज। देखिए, सी फर्स्ट रिवीजन यू टेक मोर टाइम, सेकंड में 5 minutes अर्लियर, देन 10 minutes अर्लियर। लेकिन जब आप 15th और 16th में जाओगे ना, इट विल नॉट गोइंग टू टेक दैट मच ऑफ टाइम। लाइक एग्जांपल कि someone any student who has done like 15 to 16 revisions, he will going to complete entire Lakshmikant किताब देखी हो ना, book you have seen Lakshmikant, he will be able to complete Lakshmikant, okay, within half an hour, that's it, entire Lakshmikant when he is in 16th revision। अब जब यही बंदा 20th रिवीजन में होगा तो क्या करेगा लक्ष्मीकांत? सुबह ऐसा देखेगा, एकदम देखे हो ना वो मूवी, कौन सा, रजनीकांत वाला, सलून में बैठ के वो डायरेक्टरी पूरा पढ़ लेता है ना। दैट इज हाउ वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी। क्योंकि कब क्या होगा, आपको सिर्फ ये देखना है विच आर द चैप्टर्स आर, दैट्स इट। जैसे ही चैप्टर नाम आएगा ना, ऑटोमेटिकली एवरीथिंग रिकलेक्टेड देयर, करेक्ट और नॉट? सो दैट इज द रीजन 20 रिवीजंस रिक्वायर है। नहीं तो ये 10 to 12 आवर्स आप क्या करोगे, इडली थोड़ी बनाओगे, रिवीजन ही तो करना है ना। 10 to 12, correct? Because see, syllabus will going to be completed here in the class. That I can guarantee कि यहाँ पे syllabus आपका सारा complete होगा. In the sense, not a single topic will going to be left. Single topic when I'm say like example, other places में कहो governance, they will complete within 1 class, 2 class. Society part 1 class, 2 class. Even disaster management, internal security challenge, they never cover these things. यहाँ पे सब कुछ cover होगा, everything, or with detailed way only. So don't worry about the syllabus completion. आपको सिर्फ चिंता करनी जो already complete हुआ है ना, whether you are going to do revision or not, that you have to worry. Syllabus की कभी चिंता मत करना, ठीक है? Syllabus will be completed. Right? Revision करना as much as possible. So क्लास नोट्स बनाना है दिस पे. इसमें फायदा ये होगा कि यहाँ पे ब्लैंक ओके प्लेस दिस ब्लैंक स्पेस विल बी अवेलेबल. सो एनी करंट न्यूज केम, एनीथिंग केम, और यू वांट टू राइट एवरीथिंग इन शॉर्ट ओके अबाउट दिस एंटायर पेज, यू कैन राइट हियर इटसेल्फ. जब रिवीजन होगा तो आप क्या पढ़ोगे? ये पूरा पेज पढ़ोगे या ओनली दिस पार्ट पढ़ोगे? दिस पार्ट ओनली रिवीजन में. तो जब हम 20th रिवीजन में, दैट इज आल्सो इंक्लूडेड और नॉट? दैट इज हाउ यू आर टू डू 20th रिवीजन. क्लियर अभी? So notes making done. So first important task is purchase this book, right? So whenever your next class will going to happen, please take this only. ठीक है? इससे जब तक देखो आप, जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपको भी तो नहीं, जैसे आप whatever the books you are reading now, उसमें कहीं यूपीएससी लिखा है? नहीं लिखा, तो फीलिंग भी नहीं आएगी ना. जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल you have, like example, if you have to motivate any individuals, you have to create environment first. जैसे कोई बंदा है जिम नहीं जाता है ना, आप उसको जिम भेजना है, क्या करोगे? जाके एक एनुअल मेंबरशिप दिलवा दोगे, फिर भी नहीं जाएगा ना वो, राइट? सो एनुअल मेंबरशिप इज द लास्ट थिंग. आप उसको क्या करो, लेके डेकाथलन में जाओ और नाइकी के शोरूम में जाओ, बढ़िया से कपड़े दिलवा दो. सो इन दैट की उसको कपड़े पहनने, बिकॉज यू वांट टू वियर दैट क्लॉथ्स, अब वो जिम जाएगा, करेक्ट है कि नहीं? तो एक एनवायरनमेंट क्रिएट हुआ कि नहीं? एक गुड जिम बैग, गुड शूज एंड गुड ओके एथलेटिक वेयर्स, देन डेफिनेटली यू विल गो टू द जिम और नॉट. सेम यहाँ पे भी यूपीएससी में भी है. सो यू हैव टू क्रिएट एनवायरनमेंट अराउंड यू दैट लुक्स लाइक यूपीएससी ओनली. आपके हर पेज में जैसे यहाँ पे यूपीएससी लिखा है, फॉर एवरी पेज में आपको फील आएगा दिस इज फॉर यूपीएससी, दिस इज फॉर यूपीएससी, करेक्ट? सो दैट इज इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज नो वन इज देयर. बिकॉज यहाँ पे तो आई कैन गाइड यू, बट एट होम नो वन इज देयर टू गाइड यू. मम्मी पापा को तो पता भी नहीं क्या हो रहा है, करेक्ट? एंड दोज हु आर इन पीजी दे आल्सो डोंट नो, कोई भी नहीं है वहां बताने के लिए. सो दिस नोटबुक विल गोइंग टू टेल यू यहाँ पे जो लिखा है वो किसके लिए है? यूपीएससी के लिए, करेक्ट? So that is the reason purchase it. ठीक है? Next is answer writing practice. See, answer writing practice you should not start from the day one itself because you do not do anything, so you cannot write the answer also. Sometimes क्या होता है, हर जगह they start giving the newspaper का एक editorial होता है, they will bring one question and you have to write answer based on that editorial only. But that answers will belongs complete to the editorial only, one dimension only. You will not able to write anything extra other than that editorial content. Because of that reason is you have to wait for answer writing for at least 1 month or 2 months. In this 1 month or 2 months, what will happen is you will be able to read newspapers in this 2 months. You will generate lot of content from the polity, from the economy. You will come to know lot of dimensions also, correct? And then you have to start the answer writing practice. उसके लिए क्या करना है? Before answer writing practice, what you have to do now? How to do revision, that is important. कहना तो बहुत easy है, 20th revision कर लिया, करना कैसे है ना? So what for that purpose what you have to do it कि whenever you are here, like polity is going to be covered, for example, or economy is going to be covered. Economy में sir is going to tell lot of things यहाँ पे board में, you are going to write everything there itself, correct? जब आप घर जाओगे ना तो क्या करो, read that once, okay, just once. और क्या करो, whatever things have been read and then start writing in rough page. Take rough page only, not good page, rough page, whatever. Or writing is also not that important. Just write down, fill the page. यही आपको करना है. Like example, like fundamental rights covering हो रहा है. Fundamental article number 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, these have been covered. आप क्या करो, once you write this fundamental rights, एक बार read कर लिए, उसके बाद just फिर से rough में आओ, what is article 15, write down अपने language, whatever. What is article 16, what is 17, then match it. क्या क्या miss हुआ है. Then again read that part to miss हुआ है, correct? And then again start writing that things. Again write. See, आपको maximum writing ही करना है, that's it. Maximum writing. रीड नहीं करना है, क्या करना है, राइटिंग करना है एज मच एज पॉसिबल। फर्स्ट में क्या करो, जो है पढ़ो, एंड जैसे आर्टिकल 15 है, just read once, correct, and try to remember, and then start writing article 15 immediately. Then see how much content you are able to recollect, and don't try to write everything as it is only. जैसे यहाँ लिखा था आपकी जो मेन कॉपी में ना, don't try to write everything as it is. You can write in your own language also. Only thing is summary should not change. Summary should remain same. Clear or not? So start writing there, and that is what is one of the best practice for the answer writing actually. Because answer writing में भी क्या करो, यही करोगे ना, recollect of the information, and that habit you are going to learn from here itself, recollection of everything. And even though you are doing first revision, second revision, third revision, fourth, fifth, 10th, 20th, you have to do in this way only. So make sure कि घर पे जब आप जाओगे ना, at least 5 pages you have to डेली आपको लिखना है, 5 पेजेस, एटलीस्ट 5 पेजेस डेली। अब 5 पेजेस अगर आप लिख लिए फॉर एग्जांपल, देन 30 डेज में एटलीस्ट 150 पेजेस यू हैव डन 30 डेज में, बिकॉज अल्टीमेटली मेंस एग्जाम में हैव टू राइट। सो मेंस एग्जाम अभी भी कितना, 1 ईयर, एंड देन अगस्त सितंबर, 14 मंथ दूर है कि नहीं मेंस एग्जाम। तो अगर आप 13 का भी मल्टीप्लाई कर लो, this many number of pages you are going to complete actually. ठीक है, so before writing the mains exam, you will be able to write these many of number of pages, and that is a very good practice for the answer writing even. So answer writing is not about only what is the question someone has asked and you are going to write answer. It is about how to recollect the information as fast as possible, and that habits you will learn through revision only. Clear अभी? So revision is very very important through writing only. क्योंकि वहां पे क्या होगा, they will going to ask in writing only. They are no one is there in the mains exam कि आप हमको ऐसे ही बता दो, कुछ भी नहीं है. You have to write only. So you will learn through this. Clear अभी? So notes making and revision is done. So answer writing is also done. First answer writing this way only. Then how to study? See, स्टडी के लिए आपको सिर्फ क्या करना है कि there is nothing like a specific strategy है. You should not go through various toppers strategy because that works for them only, and you do not know how honestly they are talking actually. कोई किसी को कुछ भी पता नहीं है. So because of that, how to study में क्या है कि like example जो daily schedule आपका होगा वो क्या होगा. For example, class you are going to take here from like 6 hours classes there. After some time you will be 6 hours, 10 to 1 and 2 to 5. Whenever you are going back, then you have to read of that day's class first. बाकी सब last priority. First priority is whatever has been covered in the class, you have to revise that part first. Clear है? And then उस दिन और क्या करना है? You have to read newspaper on that day. So 3 things you have to cover in that day. First is revise the class of that day. Second important is read newspaper. Third important is daily current affair and news analysis given by academy. Correct? ये तो है first priority one. Then now second priority का है. Second priority उसके बाद कि what when the next class is coming, तो previous class के 2 का revision कर लो. Whenever next class is coming, whatever the subject, it may be possible today is polity, tomorrow is economy. So what was the economy's last class? Revise that last class for the next day class. Revise that. Clear? See, today is polity, tomorrow is polity, then same class you are going to revise on that day itself. But tomorrow, if any the other subject is there, then at least come prepared actually of the previous class. Then Saturday and Sunday time is there, because वहाँ पे तो कोई class भी नहीं है ना. So Saturday, Sunday, whatever happened in entire week, revise again. देखो 1 week में आपके 2 रिवीजन हो गए कि नहीं? ठीक है. नेक्स्ट वीक जाओगे तो अगेन सैटरडे संडे विल कम, देन रिवाइज अगेन इन द लास्ट 2 weeks. ठीक है. और जैसे जैसे टाइम गैप हो लाइक आप ऐसा नोट्स बनाओ. यू विल बी गिवन ए डायरी में आप लिख लो दिस पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक आई हैव कवर्ड लाइक दिस, लाइक फंडामेंटल राइट. जैसे आपने लिख दिया यहाँ पे कि फंडामेंटल राइट टॉपिक आई हैव कवर्ड ऑन 1st July. करेक्ट। उसके बाद आपने डीपीएसपी कवर किया, आफ्टर दैट आपने प्रेसिडेंट चैप्टर कवर, पार्लियामेंट चैप्टर, प्राइम मिनिस्टर चैप्टर, दिस कवर किया, और आते आते डेट हो गया फॉर एग्जाम्पल यहाँ पे लाइक 20 जुलाई। आप देखोगे फंडामेंटल राइट आएगा 1 जुलाई, गैप ज्यादा हो गया ना। सो अगेन जैसे ही सैटरडे संडे आएगा ना इस टाइम पे, रिवाइज अगेन फंडामेंटल राइट्स, देन दिस टॉपिक वी हैव कवर्ड इन 2 जुलाई, cover this again. So gap should not be more than 20 days. Correct? Revise again and again, again and again. क्लियर अभी? टेस्ट का है, सी टेस्ट सीरीज आपका वैसे भी सेपरेटली सितंबर से दे विल स्टार्ट। टेस्ट में है कि ऑलरेडी इन द ऐप इटसेल्फ क्लास बेस्ड टेस्ट हैज बीन गिवन। जैसे द टॉपिक्स कंप्लीट होंगे, जस्ट कंप्लीट योर क्लास बेस्ड टेस्ट ऑन योर ओन ओनली, ठीक है। वहां पे एक्सप्लेनेशन विल बी गिवन। जब भी आपको एनी डाउट इज देयर, यू कैन कम टू हियर एंड यू कैन आस्क द फैकल्टी, दैट कैन बी डन हियर। Consistency, yes, this is the one of the most important character I like actually. Anything you can do through consistency, correct? आपके पास skill है या नहीं, that doesn't matter, correct? It is matter is consistency only. If you consistent enough, then only compounded interest will work. Otherwise, it will not work. So that is the reason is consistency is more important. Consistency क्या वजह से stock market के मामले में daily price fluctuate होता है। जैसे आपका घर है, okay, अगर फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ आई एम कमिंग टुडे एट योर होम एंड आई विल से कि दिस जो लैंड है इसका प्राइस है 1 करोड़ रुपीज, वेदर यू सेल, आप नहीं सेल करोगे। टुमारो अगेन आई विल कम, ओके, आई विल गोइंग टू 1 करोड़ 10 लाख रुपीज, वेदर यू सेल, आप नहीं सेल करोगे, आपको लगेगा नहीं प्राइस बढ़ रहा है ना, आई विल ठीक है 1 करोड़ ओके 20 लाख रुपीज, आई विल नॉट सेल। नेक्स्ट डे आई विल कम, आई विल नाउ अगेन 1 करोड़ 10 लाख रुपीज, आपको झटका लगा कि yesterday it was 1 करोड़ 20 लाख, today is 1 करोड़ 10 लाख, आप वेट करोगे फिर से वापस आएगा, अगेन आई एम कमिंग नेक्स्ट डे, टुडे इज 1 करोड़, क्लियर जनरेट हुआ कि नहीं? नेक्स्ट डे आई विल कम, टुडे 90 लाख ओनली, आप बोला गया, इमीडिएटली विल सेल इट और नॉट? इससे नीचे गया तो, और पता चला कि नेक्स्ट डे अगेन विल कम 1 करोड़ रुपीज, सो यू लॉस्ट द कंसिस्टेंसी और नॉट? So you need to be very consistent. You should not have this fear and greed. Correct? You have to control the emotions. Always remain consistent. This is the key that anyone can do anything with this only. There are many individuals are there, those who are not having a skill, but they also became very good player because of consistency only. Like example, if you compare Virat Kohli and Sachin Tendulkar, then Sachin Tendulkar basically as a cricketer, he is much better than Virat Kohli, no doubt about it. He is skilled, correct? मतलब आप समझो उनके जीन में है, करेक्ट, क्रिकेट उनके जीन में है, ठीक है। विराट कोहली इज नॉट दैट ग्रेट बिकॉज ही कैन नॉट अंडरस्टैंड what type of bowler is going to bowl, because Sachin Tendulkar is having that much of a skill, he can tell कि इसका जो बॉल है कहाँ पे गिरेगा, he can tell everything, correct? But Virat Kohli became Virat Kohli because of consistency, correct? आपको स्किल भी उतना अच्छा नहीं, but still you can become much better player, correct? Because of consistency. डेली प्रैक्टिस करना, करेक्ट और नॉट? तो दैट इज द केसेस, कंसिस्टेंसी इज मच मोर इंपॉर्टेंट इन यूपीएससी। अब डेली, जैसे कंसिस्टेंसी क्या हो सकता है आपके लिए? डेली क्लास आना, दैट इज कंसिस्टेंसी ओनली। आप मौसम थोड़ा सुहाना हुआ, सो गए, ये कंसिस्टेंसी नहीं है ना। आप ये सोचो, जस्ट इमेजिन कि फॉर एग्जाम्पल you are not able to wake up early, you are not able to come into the class, that is 10 o'clock class, even not even 7 a.m. class, just because climate is 20 degrees Celsius in Bengaluru, correct? आपको एक्स्ट्रा सोना है, सोचो you are a district magistrate, then you will be having this much of privilege? आज नहीं जाएंगे, सीएम साहब को बोल दिया आज मौसम ठीक नहीं था, ठीक है, सीएम बोले आपकी बात सुनेंगे, whether he is going to listen you? क्या करेगा सीधा, ठीक है छुट्टी पे जाओ, आप वीआरएस दे देगा आपको, करेक्ट? तो when you are not having that much of privilege during your duty as a district magistrate, so you should not do that here also. So you should behave, you should develop the character of district magistrate or IPS or whatever the way, एक civil servant का जो character होता है, that you should develop during the preparation time only, correct? That is consistency, simply means daily notes making, consistency है, daily class में आना, consistency, daily revision करना, consistency है. So that is very important. Clear? Previous questions already I discussed. That is important. Syllabus coverage, yes. Revision also, now to prepare. All these things have been done. Now comes the difficulty level of this exam. See, exam is difficult है या नहीं, that depends on. See, अगर आप देखो इस particular exam में, every year how many candidate they file the application form. So around 10 to 12 lakh candidate they fill the application form because form सस्ता आता है 100 रुपीज का, इसलिए ये लोग भर देते हैं. ठीक है, अगर समझो कैट टैक्स की तरह ये 2000 रुपीज का होता, then this number will going to reduce to 6 lakh only. 100 रुपीज का है, then everyone is क्या होता है, those who are preparing for the bank PO also ना, उनको भी लगता है ना CSET तो हम भी निकाल लेंगे, so they think that they also can clear UPSC exam. इतना हलवा थोड़ी ना है. ठीक है, so that is the case is 10 to 12 lakh they fill the application form. Actually how many appear? They are not more than 5 lakh in prelims. प्रीलिम्स में कभी भी 5 लाख से ज्यादा नहीं. एपियर मतलब क्या होता है कि when see your attempt will be counted only when you go to the exam hall and you're going to sign there in front of invigilator, then only your attempt will be counted. Correct? If you are not filled OMR there in the exam center, you just fill the application form, but if you are not going to the exam hall, your attempt will not be counted. So that is a 50% directly fall हुआ. अब इस 5 लाख में हाउ मेनी कैंडिडेट दे आर सीरियस कैंडिडेट्स? आई एम सीरियस. सो आउट ऑफ दैट 50 लाख ना, नॉट मोर देन 50,000 दे आर सीरियस. दे आर बेसिकली सीरियस. सीरियस का मतलब क्या होता है? सीरियस मीन दोज कैंडिडेट्स हु हैव कंप्लीटेड द सिलेबस ओनली, दैट्स इट. उनको कितना आता है दैट डजंट मैटर, एटलीस्ट दे हैव शोन कि दिस मच ऑफ टेंडेंसी दे हैव कंप्लीटेड द सिलेबस. दे आर कैंडिडेट serious candidate only. Correct? Out of that 50,000 only, how many candidates are going to clear the mains exam के लिए? Around for example 15,000 they will go for the mains exam. अब आप सोचो, अगर एक बंदा ये बोले कि 10 to 12 लाख में just 15,000 clearing for the mains, और अगर कोई बोले 50,000 में just 15, तो ये वाला नंबर डिफिकल्ट लग रहा है ना कि बहुत कंपटीशन है. But when you see this, then competition automatically reduce or not? So you have to watch this number only. A real competitor जो आपके वो है ये 50,000. 1,500 they cleared for the mains exam. अब इस 15,000 में क्या होगा मैं आपको बता दूं. Around 6 to 7,000 those candidates are there. Out of the 50,000, they have not done their optional paper yet. Optional भी नहीं किया. Or they have not done the ethics paper yet. Or they have not done essay paper yet. At least one thing they have not done it, or they have not done answer writing practice yet. कुछ ना कुछ मिस हो गया उनसे. तो out of that, for example, only 8,000 are those who has done everything. Correct? अब this 8,000 में से ही आपके इंटरव्यू में around 2,500 कैंडिडेट they will appear personality development test में आएंगे. Clear? ये तो वैसे ही आप बाहर हो जाएंगे 7,000. Because they have not completed the syllabus. Because prelims already done, now only 2 months left. Within 2 months, whether they can complete the optional paper, correct? Whether they can complete this paper, whether they can, no, it is not possible in 2 months, correct? क्योंकि वो they cut off भी तो खेलेंगे थोड़े time, correct? So they will not. Out of 2,500, around 700 to 1,000 based on vacancy, they were going to clear the final exam. Clear? So if you want to remain here in 2,500, what you have to do? Serious बनना है. That means complete the syllabus. Then you should not come in this category. That means you will be optional paper should be completed, ethics paper should be completed, and essay also should be completed. Because the rest of the things they have already completed for the prelims purpose. So then you will be here only. Correct? After you can come here and then you will come over here. Correct? So that is the reason is this exam is difficult. Reason is this. Cycle is very long actually. Okay? And number of vacancies sometimes becomes less. But if you are serious enough to complete everything, then for you exam will be easy now. Clear? Abhi? So this much you have to do is complete syllabus, complete everything, then it is easy for you. Done this? Any doubt till now? Okay. So this is the thing you have to remember always. That is the cases in this particular exam. कि यू शुड नॉट फोकस दिस नंबर 10 to 12 लाख, ये आपका कंपटीटर है ही नहीं। कंपटीटर आपका सिर्फ कितना है, ये 50,000, इन्हीं पे फोकस करना है कि सम हाउ वी नीड टू फाइट विद देम ओनली। ठीक है, नेक्स्ट इज एनी डाउट टिल नाउ? Vacancies will be different for different time period, correct? Now next thing is what you should not do during preparations. क्या नहीं करना है आपको? You have to stay away from the online forum, communities, groups and everything. See, I will not say that you have to delete the Instagram account. Maybe possibly you are influencer there, correct, with blue tick. तो ऐसा नहीं है बोलूंगा, because see that is a part of life now. We cannot avoid that part, correct? कि Instagram part हो गया digital presence, but at least you can reduce the number of hours that you are wasting there. That you can do it. So उसके लिए आपको क्या करना है? Make life difficult to enter into Instagram. वो कैसे करोगे आप क्या करो कि पासवर्ड को फॉरगॉट में लगा दो, ठीक है? Whenever you want to open the Instagram, write user ID and password again. अब डिफिकल्ट हो गया ना? वैसे तो ओपन करना, फर्स्ट ओपन किया आ गया है ना, लेकिन अगर आपको बार बार पासवर्ड और पढ़ना पड़ रहा है तो थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट हो गया कि नहीं, करेक्ट? सो मेक लाइक दिस वे ओनली, ओके? व्हेनेवर यू वांट टू अवॉइड एनीथिंग ना, जस्ट मेक दैट पाथ डिफिकल्ट। डिफिकल्ट में सिर्फ इतना करना है कि साइन इन एंड पासवर्ड यू हैव टू राइट एवरी टाइम, दैट यू कैन डू इट। और फॉर एग्जांपल देयर आर वेरियस एप्स आर जहां पे आप लॉक लगा सकते हो कि इफ यू आर यूजिंग मोर देन 10 मिनट्स 15 मिनट्स एंटायर डे, ऑटोमेटिकली दैट विल गो ओके लॉक्ड। तो वो करना है आपको, इंस्टेड ऑफ गोइंग कंप्लीटली साइनिंग ऑफ फ्रॉम द सोशल मीडिया, एटलीस्ट वी कैन डू दिस कि टाइम लगा सकते हैं कि इंटायर डे का नॉट मोर देन 10 to 20 मिनट्स आई विल बी देयर। क्योंकि उसमें क्या होगा कि इंस्टाग्राम में आ रहे हो, एवरीवन इज पुटिंग वीडियो पिक्चर्स, दे आर गोइंग देयर एंड देयर। आजकल देखिए ना ट्रैवलिंग में एवरीवन बिकम ट्रैवलर, ओके? सबको कुछ ना कुछ खोजना है, ओके? दे आर एक्सप्लोरिंग द अनएक्सप्लोर्ड वर्ल्ड। तो उसमें क्या कि आप भी, आपको भी आजकल देखा नहीं कि पीपल्स आर नॉट ट्रेवलिंग बिकॉज दे वांट टू ट्रेवल, दे आर ट्रेवलिंग बिकॉज आपके आजू बाजू वाले दे ट्रेवल सम प्लेस, यू आर नॉट हैविंग पिक्चर्स टू पुट ओवर देयर, तो आप भी इसीलिए ट्रेवल कर रहे हो ना। सो दैट इज द केसेस, आपका मोटिवेशन लेवल गोइंग टू रिड्यूस, स्टे अवे फ्रॉम दीज थिंग्स। सी इंस्टाग्राम में एवरीवन इज हैप्पी, कभी देखा कोई रोता हुआ फोटो डाल दिया कि आज मैं दुखी हूं, नहीं ना। बट लाइफ इज नॉट दैट, रियल लाइफ इज डिफरेंट। Real life में everyone is not happy, right? And everyone is not happy every time also, clear or not? So that is the reason is stay away from these online communities, groups and everything. Then avoid this procrastinate, ऐसा नहीं डिले करना है always, कल से स्टार्ट करेंगे tomorrow, ये सब नहीं करना है, ठीक है? There is one book is there, Eat That Frog, एक बुक है, उसमें क्या बोला है कि whatever the most difficult things you know that complete that most difficult things first only. And procrastinate कैसे अवॉइड करना है? लाइक एग्जांपल यू आर थिंकिंग राइट नाउ कि आई हैव टू डू आंसर राइटिंग टुडे, करेक्ट? और जस्ट काउंट करो 1 2 3 4 स्टार्ट, देन ओनली यू कैन स्टार्ट द थिंग्स। अगर आप ऐसा करो आज हम आंसर राइटिंग स्टार्ट करेंगे, फिर मोबाइल उठा लिया, सोशल मीडिया में थोड़ा देखा, रील बनाया, ऐसा ऐसा किया, फिर देखा, फिर फ्रेंड से बात, प्रोक्रास्टिनेट हुआ कि नहीं? So that is if you want to avoid this procrastinate, whenever whatever you think, like example you think like आज हम fundamental rights chapter finish करेंगे, just count 1 2 3 and open, then only you can avoid this procrastinate. And one more thing, whenever you make a schedule कि what I should study today or tomorrow, be as specific as possible. Specific in the sense ऐसा मत schedule बनाओ कि like tomorrow at 10 AM I will read or study or revise polity. Polity is such a generic term, correct? उसमें क्या होगा, आप लक्ष्मीकांत ओपन करोगे, पेज पलटते रहोगे, समझ में नहीं कौन सा चैप्टर पढ़ना है। तो whenever you make this schedule कि what I need to study tomorrow, be specific like कि लक्ष्मीकांत, the book name is this and book name में chapter number this like fundamental right, emergency, parliament, which chapter you want to read, write down that chapter name also, so that at that particular time you just open that chapter only. उस समय आपको कंफ्यूज नहीं होगा which chapter I should study, that you should not do it, so that you can avoid the procrastinate, correct? Third important thing is don't speculate about the syllabus change, correct? Pattern change, in सब पे speculate because that is not in your hand. अगर होगा change, it will be for everyone, clear? You should continue with your preparations. Don't think about UPSC में corruption है या नहीं। अब मैं बोल रहा हूँ ठीक है corruption है, correct? They take 2 crore rupees and they will make you IAS. whether your father is having 2 crore rupees, फिर क्यों सोचना है? Correct or not? So don't think about any such things. As far as I know, UPSC is a clean body. There is no corruption there. Correct? So that is don't think about any such things. कि उसका हो गया because करप्शन करके वो हुआ, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. ठीक है, आप पढ़ाई नहीं किया, that's it. So don't do this also, and don't make noise about your preparation also. सबको नहीं बताना है, मौसी मौसा सबको बता दिया यूपीएससी प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हैं. Don't do this actually. आपको पता है कि your relatives they are not your well wishers. ठीक है, वो मंदिर में जाएंगे, भगवान से मांगेंगे, भगवान इसका कभी क्लियर ना हो. ठीक है, तो डोंट मेक दैट नॉइज ऑल्सो. ठीक है, और बता दोगे प्रीलिम्स एग्जाम आ जाएगा, एंग्जाइटी लेवल बढ़ेगा, रिजल्ट आएगा. एंड यूपीएससी का तो ऐसा होता है कि वॉट एवर रिजल्ट कम, न्यूज़पेपर वाले दे पुट द हेडलाइन देयर, और वो लोग अच्छा प्रीलिम्स रिजल्ट आ गया, फोन कर लिया, तो तुम्हारा रिजल्ट निकला कि नहीं निकला. अब कि उनको कोई मतलब, वेदर दे हैव पेड द कोचिंग फीस, नो. Why they are making you accountable? Then you are not accountable to them, you are accountable to your parents only. Correct or not? So that is the reason, don't make noise about it. किसी को बताना नहीं है. ठीक है, कि I am preparing. Only you have to tell your parents that definitely they are supporting you. Correct? Your friends, those who are supporting you, उन friends को नहीं बताने का है. ठीक है ना, छपरी टाइप फ्रेंड्स जो है ना, कि ये बनेगा यू डिस्ट्रिक्ट कलेक्टर, ऐसा बोलने वाले, क्योंकि दे आर नेगेटिव ओनली. They have to support you. I will support you. For example, आप बोले tomorrow I need to give test, so I cannot come. Okay, tomorrow. Okay, ठीक है, you prepare for that. ऐसे फ्रेंड्स आए. ठीक है, ऐसा नहीं अरे हो जाएगी पढ़ाई, कौन सा डिस्ट्रिक्ट कलेक्टर कल ही बन जाओगे, आ जाओ. ठीक है, so stay away from such friends also. So make sure that you are having only those guys around you, those who are going to support you. Clear? And don't neglect your health also. That is very very important. तो ऐसा ना हो कि 10 to 12 आवर्स करते करते खुद ही निकल लिया, रेस्ट इन पीस हो गए. ठीक है, सो डोंट डू दिस ऑल्सो. मेक श्योर यू आर इन गुड हेल्थ, बिकॉज गुड हेल्थ रहेगा तो डेफिनेटली मेमोरी अच्छी रहेगी, प्रोडक्टिविटी अच्छी रहेगी. करेक्ट? एंड डोंट सर्च फॉर ए परफेक्ट स्ट्रेटजी. देयर इज नो स्ट्रेटजी दैट इज परफेक्ट. अगर होती अब तक मैं बता दिया होता आपको. ठीक है, देयर इज नो परफेक्ट स्ट्रेटजी. यू जस्ट मेक द स्ट्रेटजी एंड मेक परफेक्ट. होता है ना, प्लान मैं बनाऊंगा, मैं खुद प्लान को अच्छा कर लूंगा. ठीक है ना, तो दैट इज द केस इज मेक योर ओन स्ट्रेटजी एंड मेक दैट स्ट्रेटजी इटसेल्फ इज द परफेक्ट ओनली. क्लियर? एंड वेयर यू हैव टू फोकस मोर, रिवीजन एज मच एज पॉसिबल. ईट रीड रिवाइज स्लीप, ईट रीड रिवाइज स्लीप, यही रूटीन करना है. ठीक है, तो रिवीजन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. फोकस इन दैट प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस, फोकस इन दैट essay paper important, ethics paper optional paper, and answer writing practice, that we have to focus as much as possible. Current affair पे ज्यादा दिमाग नहीं लगाना. Don't actually this, you have to focus more on static part. Again I'm telling you, don't focus on current affairs too much. Like example, if you have to choose one, either current affairs or static portion, focus on static portion. It is always going to benefit you. Current affair is very easy, don't worry about it. Current affair you should not do 20 revisions. 2 revisions are more than enough, but static may require 20 revisions. And that is the reason, if you, even though if you go through previous year papers or this year papers, every time static portions are there. अगर वो current affair से पूछ ले, for example, out of 100 if they ask like 50 questions from current affair, then cutoff will be 150, because every individual will going to solve those current affair questions. Static is difficult. So make sure the first 2-3 months है ना, newspaper or current affair don't focus much. Focus on static portions only. अगर आप किसी दिन someday you miss the newspaper, someday you miss like daily current affair analysis or something, don't worry about it, but focus on static, polity, economy, geography, environment, इस part पे focus करना है. Clear है? So whatever the time you are having, 80% of the time you have to give to the static portion only. Only 20 or 15% time should be given to the current affair portion only. ठीक है? Okay, so this much I have done. So any doubt now, I am going to open this platform. Whatever the doubt now, because now you will generate some doubt. So ask those doubts. Cut off. Okay, cut off. किस ईयर का? दिस ईयर का, प्रीवियस ईयर्स का? सी कट ऑफ अगर आप देखें, इट डिपेंड्स ऑन पेपर्स ओनली. करेक्ट? whether paper is difficult, paper is easy, pattern of questions depends on many. अगर हम देखें like for example 2019, 2020, 2021 ऐसे लेके अभी 2024 आ गया. Then cutoff was, for example, like some 98 तक गया है, 92 गया है for example, और आप last year देख लें तो 75.7 गया है. This year आप देखें, this year definitely it will be cutoff is more. For example, 85 plus will be cut off this year, but 85 it will go 92 this year because paper was easy compared to the previous years. तो आपको फोकस क्या करना, 100 प्लस एटलीस्ट फोकस करना एज मच एज पॉसिबल. क्लियर. सी कट ऑफ कैसे रहे, whenever you are going to give the prelims paper in the exam hall, if you are able to solve around 40 questions in the first round only, 40 questions, that means cut off will be high. If you are able to search only 35, cut off will be 95 then. If you are able to search just 30 questions okay in the first round itself, that means cut off will be 75 plus only. Simple formula है. रीजन इज दिस कि जब आपसे नहीं होगा तो किसी से नहीं होगा. अगर आपसे मतलब यू आर ए सीरियस कैंडिडेट, you prepared for the UPSC seriously, you completed the syllabus. When you are not able to search so many questions, then others also will not be able to do it. Clear? So that is the case. Any other doubt? Okay, so just little bit intro about, okay. So what about your introduction, name, graduation, it's something like that.
My name is Sanjay.
Sanjay, yes.
I have completed graduation with Advanced Prelims Marathon
Okay,
in 2020, and from then I've been working in the IT.
okay, okay,
So it's been 3.5 years in IT.
okay. Okay, great. You? And what is your hobby?
Hobby I music,
Yes,
music,
music. Which music?
is
Any song. Okay, ठीक है. Because hobby is very important for UPSC interview. Yes. जब आप फॉर्म भरोगे ना during that time, then you ask your friend what is my hobby. How friends will going to tell you what is your hobby? It is your only, correct? So that if you are not able to say, that means you are not having any hobby. Simple. What is the एक होता है interest, एक होता है hobby. What is the difference between these two? Interest का मतलब होता है कि whenever you get time, you are going to enjoy that part. Correct? जैसे you have interest in cricket. Saturday, Sunday, whenever you get time, you are going to play the cricket. Hobby का मतलब होता है कि whether you get time or not, still you will going to search that time and you are going to enjoy that things. कुछ भी हो जाए, आपको मूवी देखना है ना, that is your hobby. तो कुछ भी हो जाए, 1 or 2 days later you will going to watch the movie no matter whether you are having time or not. So it is near to the professionalism actually. That is hobby. करेक्ट. और जो आपके पास है वो इंटरेस्ट है. तो वह फॉर्म में होता है, भरना होता है यूपीएससी में डिटेल्ड एप्लीकेशन फॉर्म, वहां पे हॉबी लिखा होता है. आपने फोटोग्राफी, क्योंकि हम मोबाइल से खींच रहे थे, ठीक है. वो लोग थोड़ी क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे व्हाट इज, मतलब मोबाइल से चलो हमारा भी खींच के दिखाओ पोर्ट्रेट मोड, ठीक है. नहीं, दे विल आस्क वेरी सीरियस क्वेश्चंस कि आईएसओ बताओ, दिस इज द कंडीशन इज दिस, व्हाट शुड बी द आईएसओ, व्हाट शुड बी द अपर्चर, टेल मी. अब लोग मोबाइल में तो फीचर ही नहीं था, उसमें तो सीधा था डायरेक्ट बटन दबाया. लेकिन so that is the case. So that means you are not having hobby in photography itself. तो फिर क्या होगा, सेकंड जब टाइम अटेम्प्ट मारोगे ना, तो यू आर गोइंग टू रिमूव दैट हॉबी, ठीक है. तो फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में क्या होता है, 5-6 हॉबी होती है. ट्रैवलिंग, कहाँ ट्रैवल किए, बीबीएमपी वाली बस में बैठ लिए थे, ठीक है. इसको थोड़ी ट्रैवलिंग बोलते हैं, ठीक है. तो ध्यान रखना इस चीज को कि हॉबी एंड इंटरेस्ट बोथ आर, एंड दे हैव गिवन 2 कॉलम्स, हॉबी एंड इंटरेस्ट. So when you think that your hobby is not that great, you are not able to enjoy that, then write in the interest column only. ठीक है, next. Okay. What is hobbies? Okay, modeling and dancing. Okay, yeah.
My name is Gulfarna Kaur. I completed my BCom from College, Grandma. And my hobbies are art and music.
Lot of music वाले लोग आ रहे हैं. Okay, ठीक. Next is.
I'm Ashita from Mandya district, sir. I've completed my BE graduation from 2024 year, and my hobby is playing outdoor game with my friends.
Okay, okay. What type of any outdoor games? Okay, it's good actually because ultimately you can give any answers then. But see, hobby क्या है ना? It is your strength only. But then because those interviewer they are asking questions, panel members, their hobby is not that. So whatever the question they are going to ask, you are in a strong position to give any answer. Correct? At least 5 minutes they are going to consume here. Total interview is 35 minutes. 30 minutes का होता total interview on an average. 5 minutes यहीं पे चले गए आराम से. फिर 5 minutes hometown के बारे में पूछ लिया. Again, it is your strength area only. Again, strong point. Then they will ask about graduations. That is not their graduations. Again, your strong point. That is the reason is you should be very strong in your area. So at least 10 to 15 minutes they are going to invest there itself. Okay. Hobby, interest, yoga. Okay. What type of yoga? योगा के भी बहुत टाइप है. डेली योगा. ओके. ऐसा था बट विच बी ए प्लेन बी है, मसाला भी है थोड़ी ना है. ठीक है. तो योगा में भी बिकॉज योगा इज नॉट वेरी पॉपुलर, सो एवरी वन इज अवेयर अबाउट द योगा फील्ड. ओके. डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ योगा पैटर्न्स आर देयर, दे कैन आस्क क्वेश्चंस. ओके. नेक्स्ट. ओके. हॉबी, सर्जरी. Yes, playing cricket. Okay, okay, great. Okay. Watching websites. Web series. Website. Exactly. Web series. Lot of time भी खराब जाएगा आपका ना. बस web series movie at least 3 hours में complete हुआ. Web series they go for longer period of time than season 1, season 2, season 3. ठीक है. Next. Okay. Hobbies? Okay, drawing. Okay.
My name is Bhavna Sir. I'm from Andhra Pradesh. I'm completed my BTech in electrical and my hobbies are exciting, playing my games.
Okay, okay. Again, time wasted. Okay, so you have to change your hobbies. Lot of wasting time. Yes.
My name is I'm from Uttar Pradesh, Ayodhya. I completed my graduation last month in Bachelor's of International Relations with Science. My hobbies would say are playing guitar, singing, and cooking.
Okay. Who is the member of parliament from Uttar Ayodhya right now?
So this time after the elections, it's Akhilesh Yadav, but earlier it was
Lallu Singh.
yeah.
Now this time is Avdesh Passing. Avdesh Passing. Okay, so that question because current affair, lot of okay. This time Ayodhya was in the news because of that they lost. Play games. Play basketball. That is good actually. Yeah.
I completed my BSc in Biochemistry and Botany
Ah.
from Christ University last month. My hobby is journaling and sketching.
That's very good actually. Yes.
I'm Sarah Akshita. I completed BCom in BS University last month. And my hobbies are, I'm a Carnatic vocalist. So I sing and I like to read novels.
Okay, great. See, that is very good hobby because यहाँ पे lot of questions can be asked Carnatic music में basically. Okay, next is.
I have completed my degree in communication engineering. This are watching movies.
Watching movies.
Playing.
Okay.
I'm Sudha Vishnu. I'm a general graduation in music science and from Tamil Nadu. My hobbies is watching movies.
Watching movies. ठीक है. ठीक है. Lot of time waste हो रहा है. ठीक है. Which type of movies they can ask this? Sci-fi movies है, documentary based movies है. So if you are be specific there, then they also good actually. Because of a question they will ask this only. Last time which movie have watched? कौन सा movie? अब आप ऐसा नहीं फालतू का movie बता दिए. कोई movie चल रहा था देख लिया. So then it's not put a good impression actually. Correct? आप बोलोगे कुछ भी movie देख रहे हो daily. That is the case.
So my name is Tarun. I have completed my graduation in AIM. So my hobbies are basically designing websites, front pages.
Okay, okay.
And I base my time to games.
Okay. So you are front developer.
Yes.
Okay.
I used to work.
Okay, great. Okay. Okay.
My hobbies are
Producing music. Arey wow, great. So last time which music I produced? Okay, okay. Great.
My name is Subramania. I'm from the Kannada district, Karnataka. I just completed my master's in life science this last month, and I'm interested in watching anime.
Animate movies. Anime. ये भी अलग है. Okay, ये भी अलग craze है. Seriously, I don't know about it, but this is different craze actually. Yes. हाँ. Okay, playing badminton. Okay.
My name is Bhuvneshwari. I completed BTech Chemical Engineering after 2020, and my majors are cooking and baking, and hobbies are sketching.
Okay, cooking and painting. Okay. So how many types of fried rice are there? Yes, there is 9 types of fried rice are there. This question was asked in UPSC interview. Okay. Seriously. Next.
My name is Nikita Manji. I am from Jayanagara, and I completed my graduation in AAPD, and I recently completed my master's in English literature.
Hobby? कोई नहीं, डेवलप कर लेना. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट.
I'm Sakshi Batanda from Maharashtra. I completed my BCA in 2021 from Swami Ramanand Tirth University, Nanded, and I have diploma in animation and video.
Okay, great.
My name is Krishna Manas. I am from Andhra Pradesh. I have completed my BE in electronics. My hobbies are swimming.
Swimming. Okay, I thought sleeping. No, that is also can see इतने weird hobby आता है, but they also cleared the exam, like gate crashing in the marriage. किसी की शादी में घुस गए, ठीक है. And they student they clear the interview. ऐसा नहीं है. See, your exam is not just because of interview only. Just आपने ये hobby लिख दिया, then they have given 0 marks. ऐसा नहीं होता है. See, total 200 and 275 का interview is there. So out of that, it is not going to impact much, because in the other questions you are very impressed. Correct? Interviews they were impressed. Mains exam अच्छा गया आपका. Because of that you already scored good marks. Still you will clear the exam. अगर आप weird hobby दे दे कि मेरी आदत है कि मतलब जाके गमले में से पेड़ निकाल के चुरा लेना और अपने घर में लगाना, ठीक है. इसकी वजह से ऐसा नहीं होगा they will give 0 marks. Yes, little bit integrity issue is there, but they will going to reduce like 5 marks. क्या होगा? कुछ भी नहीं होगा. Just because of 5 marks ऐसा नहीं, you will fail in the exam. So there were one candidate was there. We had 2 friends were there. They have written gate crashing, and fortunately क्या हुआ, दोनों कैंडिडेट सेम पैनल में चले गए. मतलब आज का एक का आज इंटरव्यू, and one candidate was having 3 to 4 days later. Then interview was okay. I think you are having one more friend. He also, yes, one of my friend is also cleared the mains exam. We also given that. So both were doing together in grade crossing or not, or separately you are just targeting to different marriage. Whereas menu is good, then you will go there only. So such type of actually discuss they do there. ठीक है. उनको बस ठीक है, उनको बात करना है ना वहाँ पे. Otherwise, what discussion they are going to do? See, they cannot ask like, tell me, okay, article number 14. Already that test has been done in mains exam. You have knowledge. Because of that, you cleared the mains exam. So यहाँ पे just want to discuss. They want to know what character you are having. That's it. अब वो बंदा मतलब क्या होगा कि वो एकदम truth बता रहा है, सही बात है ना. So that is a good character actually. He's not hiding that things. Clear. So that is the reason they, and one guy actually got I think rank 53, another guy is 74. Both became IAS now. अब पता नहीं किसकी मेरिट में जा रहे होंगे अभी. ठीक है, next.
I did my bachelor's commerce, especially in finance from UPSC. For my hobbies, I do watch it.
Okay. Next.
And I am Kirtan from Kottapalya, Tamil Nadu. I am a recent BCom graduate, and my hobby is to read.
To read books. Which books?
Read crime.
Crime books. Okay. So CID. So be careful, eh? ठीक है. So that is good hobby actually. Crime books. Okay. Mystery part. So you want to become IPS? IFS. वहाँ पे जाके crime करना है. ठीक है. Foreign service. Very good actually. So you require at least 130. General category the 130 rank is required, because IPS के लिए there is 200 plus is required, but IFS because number of seats are very less, only 30 to 35. That's it. Correct. So interview is also up in that way only. Interview में क्या होता है मैं आपको बता दूँ one thing. कि there is UPSC is there, correct? UPSC. So in UPSC, there is one chairman, correct? And then other members are there. Like example, 9 members UPSC is having, for example, 9 members. So this is a UPSC board total, chairman plus 9 members. Now what will happen here is UPSC is going to create 10 different board, correct? 10 different boards. For example, one board, another board, ऐसा करके different boards will be there. In this board, जो ये members होते हैं, these members, 9 members, one member will be the chairman here, correct? Other member will be chairman here, other member here, up here. तो इसका मतलब जो UPSC members है, they are the chairman of the board. So अब in one board there will be total 5 members, total 5. So one chairman हो गया, that member itself. Other 4 persons they will be invited actually. They can be anyone. They can be professor also. They can be psychiatrist also. Anyone, or they can be okay, belong to the DRDO or army. Any person. So they will be other 4 members. So your interview marks जो होते हैं marks, question will be asked by everyone, like all 4 members as well as chairman. Your question start from the chairman itself. जब आप जाओगे वहाँ पे interview में, you will go good morning, good afternoon, whatever the time is there. Then your detailed application form will be with all the members as well as chairman. Chairman will going to read out your name and will going to ask whether you are same guy or not, correct? And then, for example, he first ask question either from the hometown area or from the hobby part. यहाँ से he will start. उसके बाद he will ask around 4 to 5 questions. That's it, and he will going to ask other members. Now you carry on. Other members they can ask questions from different area like your graduation, your optional subject, or your professional. कहाँ से आपने कोई job up किया है तो नहीं. So if that, so they will ask. ऐसे करके one करते करते again this chairman will come again. Then chairman again going to ask if he want 1 or 2 questions. That's it maximum. And then he say all the best. That's it. So final जो marks होते हैं आपको ना, that is decided by the chairman only, not all those 4 members. Clear? And this chairman is nothing but member of the UPSC only. So they decide. Only thing is they can influence this guy. कि नहीं हमको लगता है this is that we need to give in more marks. But ultimate decision will be taken by UPSC chairman only. That's it. Clear है? और interview होता है 30 minutes average. देखिए, it can be possible sometimes they can give you only 20 minutes or 25 minutes. Sometimes they can take 40 minutes also. But there is no pattern it. If they have taken just for example 20 minutes, that means they do not like you. Or they have taken 40 minutes, that means they like you. ऐसा कुछ भी pattern. It may be possible within 20 minutes they came to know about you. उनको लगे अच्छा है या बुरा है. उनको लगे अच्छा है, then why waste time? They will say okay over. 30-35 minutes में क्या होता है? Sometimes they think that this candidate deserve more times because this candidate is coming from very remote area, from rural area. So this candidate at least take 10 minutes to adjust only in this environment. So give that time to that guy. So because of that, sometimes 35 to 40 minutes. But on an average, it's 30 to 35 minutes only. Correct? And one more thing, whenever you answer there, they hardly going to tell you this is your wrong answer. वो नहीं बताते आपको. तो आपको लगता है वाह मेरे सारे आंसर अच्छे थे, आप बाहर आके खुश हो गए, and then after that result आया तो गायब हो गए वहां से. So they never ever they scold you there also. कुछ भी नहीं बोलने वाले. Even whatever the way you tell, they will continue that direction only. ठीक है? Sometimes they try to argue with you. Correct? अब वहां पे क्या होता है? They just want to know whether you also start arguing or not. Sometimes क्या होता है कि they argue in that way कि आपको पता है कि what is the right answer. You 100% sure. Correct? And even they also know the answer, but still they will put wrong. नहीं, this is wrong. आपको पता नहीं है. आप क्या करोगे? नहीं सर आपको पता नहीं है, चलो अभी गूगल खोल लेते हैं. ऐसा तो नहीं करोगे ना. So वहां पे क्या होता है? You should not argue much enough because they are senior. Correct or not? So they just want to know this character. Because see, ultimately you have to deal with politicians only. Politicians, they are not the expert of this subject. Sometimes politician will be adamant, nahi, you do not know all these things. Correct? Ab kya karo? You will start arguing with them. No. Correct? So that you just have to tell, ki, sir, okay, definitely I may be wrong also. After the interview, I will going to recollect the information again. If I am wrong, I will going to be correct ourselves. That's it. He will be happy. लेकिन वहां पे आप बोलते नहीं 100% I am sure, अभी पढ़ के ही आए थे, ठीक है ना? That you should not do. Clear? So that is how interview works there. Or average marks will be 170 to 190. That is the average marks. Everyone will get in this range only. Extraordinary अगर marks मतलब 210, that's it. This is the extraordinary marks. इसके नीचे आता था 165, that is lowest. लेकिन इसके नीचे अगर आ गया, see, many students they've got 132, 135 also, but this is the lowest side normal, and this is the highest side, correct? इसके below भी जा सकता है, it can be go, but cannot go behind that. On an average, everyone in this range only, 170 to 190 range. If everything is fine, you are able to answer, okay, most of the questions belong to your hometown only, okay, your parents agar koi job hai, on that basis only, your hobby only, so in that basis 170 to 190 only. Clear? Okay, so now any other doubt you are having? Okay, my name is Pawan Kant Tiwari, ठीक है? So I have done B, जैसे सभी लोगों ने इंजीनियरिंग किया, I also have done B in aeronautical engineering, correct? I have done BA also, correct? So मैं humanity science से हूँ. I have done MA also, correct? In public administration. So I am doing this teaching from the last 8 years now. Okay, so any other doubt? कोई भी डाउट हो, कोई भी मिथ आपके दिमाग में हो रिगार्डिंग यूपीएससी प्रिपरेशन, किसी ने बोल दिया हो? नॉर्थ वाले में क्या होता है? गैम्बलिंग. पैसे, मैं वही बोला, पैसे का कोई ना, अगर पैसे वाला होता तो हम खुद दिलवा देते, ठीक है? इतना सब प्रिपरेशन क्यों करना है? इंस्टेड ऑफ गिविंग 1.5 लाख रुपीज टू मी, मैं वो पैसा वहां दे दूंगा, करेक्ट? So don't worry about it. UPSC is a clean body. Don't go about. Yes, State Public Service Commission का I can understand. There is, because I have seen that things also, कि वहाँ पे corruption है State Public Service Commission में, but UPSC में बिल्कुल भी नहीं. Don't worry about it. कुछ भी नहीं. See, nothing about North, nothing about South, West, East, कुछ भी नहीं. Ultimately preparing for the All India service. All India service सभी जगह के लिए, correct है ना? और अभी फॉर एग्जाम्पल क्या है कि द वे दे हैव सेट अप दिस कैडर सर्विस, लाइक एग्जाम्पल यू बिलोंग टू कर्नाटका, देयर इज नो गारंटी दैट यू विल गेट कर्नाटका. सो अगर कर्नाटका नहीं गेट, विच स्टेट यू विल गेट? नेबरिंग स्टेट तमिलनाडु. अब वो भी नहीं मिलने वाला, डायरेक्टली यू विल गो टू द नॉर्थ ओनली नाउ, करेक्ट? बिकॉज रीजन इज दिस, इफ यू सी द कैडर सिस्टम अभी कैसे एलोकेट होता है. अभी उन्होंने क्या किया है कि दे हैव डिवाइडेड जोन, लाइक जोन 1, जोन 2, Zone 3, Zone 4 and Zone 5. So total 26 states जो हैं, they are divided into 5 zones. जैसे फर्स्ट जोन आप ले लो, इसमें उन्होंने लिया AGMUT, करेक्ट? लाइक राजस्थान, लाइक पंजाब, हरियाणा, जम्मू कश्मीर, ये स्टेट डाल दिए. जोन 5 फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप ले लो, लाइक कर्नाटका, तमिलनाडु, केरला, आंध्र प्रदेश एंड तेलंगाना डाल दिया. अब थर्ड जोन ले लो, लाइक गुजरात, महाराष्ट्र, करेक्ट? 20 स्टेट्स आ गए यहाँ पे. जैसे इसमें उत्तर प्रदेश, बिहार, झारखंड, उड़ीसा, ये सब इस स्टेट में चला हुआ. असम, ओके, त्रिपुरा, मेघालय, ये मणिपुर, 20 ऐसा जोन हो गया. अभी आपका क्या करना है? फर्स्ट यू हैव टू डिसाइड विच जोन यू लाइक मोस्ट. कौन सा जोन आपको चाहिए फर्स्ट? जैसे जो यहाँ से है दे विल चूज दिस. अगर समवन इज कमिंग फ्रॉम दिस जोन दे विल चूज दिस फर्स्ट जोन. फॉर एग्जाम्पल यू आर चूजिंग दिस फर्स्ट एज ए जोन, करेक्ट? फर्स्ट. सेकंड आपने किया दिस, third for example this, and fourth this, and fifth this. Randomly I am taking. उसके बाद क्या होगा? What things next is you have to select out of these states zone 1 में which state you want first preference. For example, if you belong to Karnataka, then first आप कर्नाटक ले लिया, second तमिलनाडु, third this, and fourth this, and fifth this. Same way में different जो like जहाँ पे first this, second this, other state वो भी आपने ले लिया. Same यहाँ पे आपने first this, second this, third this, and fourth this way. Then fifth यहाँ पे फर्स्ट, सेकंड, थर्ड, यहाँ पे फर्स्ट, सेकंड, थर्ड एंड फोर्थ, फिफ्थ. दैट इज हाउ यू आर गोइंग टू गिव एवरीवेयर, ओके, प्रेफरेंस. अब सोचो आपका रैंक आ गया, लाइक रैंक 10, करेक्ट? अब रैंक 10 है, सो डेफिनेटली आपको लगता है कि यू विल गेट दिस रैंक कर्नाटका, क्योंकि फर्स्ट जोन प्रेफरेंस वाज दिस, तो दे विल गो फर्स्ट जोन 5. जोन 5 में दे विल गो कर्नाटका. कर्नाटका में योर प्रेफरेंस, बिकॉज दिस इज द फर्स्ट प्रेफरेंस, तो रैंक 10 इज देयर. अब रैंक 10 में क्या है? यू आर इनसाइडर बिकॉज यू आर बिलोंग टू कर्नाटका ओनली. अब होता क्या, एवरी स्टेट जैसे कोई स्टेट है, जैसे एनी स्टेट लाइक कर्नाटका, इफ कर्नाटका में टोटल 100 आईएएस आ 100 आईएएस, 100 में से क्या होंगे, 2/3 आईएएस होंगे, दे आर आउटसाइडर्स, and 1/3 IAS will be the insider only. Outsider मतलब those who do not belong to Karnataka, and 1/3 those belong to Karnataka only. Like example, if Karnataka need to fill 10 vacancies, correct, 10. So 10 में how they are going to fill? First vacancy basically go to the outsider. First vacancy outsider. Then second will go to the insider. Third vacancy outsider. Again outsider, again insider, again outsider, again outsider, insider, outsider, outsider, insider. So 10 बनना है, 3, 6, 9 ये हटा दो, 10 वैकेंसीज डन। अब इस 10 में देखो आउटसाइडर कितने हैं, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 हो गया आउटसाइडर। सो आउटसाइडर टोटल, इनसाइडर कितना टोटल, 3, 2/3 हो गया आउटसाइडर इतना। अब जैसे आपका कर्नाटका है, जैसे आपका रैंक 10 है, यू आर इनसाइडर, बट योर जब क्रम जब नंबर आता है तो वहां पता है कि वैकेंसी शुड बी फॉर आउटसाइडर, बट यू बिलोंग टू insider, so you will not get that. Or for example, yes, you coming insider, they want insider and you are there, but that insider post is reserved for the SC category, ST category, OBC, EWS, but you are not there, so again you will not get that. So even though your high rank is there is no chance that you will get here. अब आपको ठीक है कर्नाटका नहीं मिला, बाजू में तो मिल जाए ना, तमिलनाडु, but now Tamil Nadu, Kerala, they will not be allocated, directly will come outside the zone now. When you are not getting your first preference state now, then they will come out and then you go to John, कौन सा second preference, this यहाँ पे which is the first preference, गुजरात. Now they will try to allot गुजरात, आप इसी में ट्रैप हो जाओगे, करेक्ट. और ये नहीं मिला, फॉर नहीं मिला, then they will go to the John 3, go to the UP, अगर उत्तर प्रदेश नहीं मिला फॉर एग्जाम्पल, then you will go to the 4th, that is AGMU2, ये भी नहीं मिला, then again come to 5 Assam, ये नहीं मिला, then again they will come to the John 5 में then they will go to तमिलनाडु. इतना वेट नहीं मिलेगा, यहीं कहीं आप ट्रैप हो जाओगे. So once you are not getting your home state ना, then you will not get those nearby state ever. So इसलिए अब ये नॉर्थ साउथ जो है ना, दिस वेस्ट ईस्ट खत्म हो गया. तो इसलिए ऑल नॉर्थ वाला दे आर कमिंग टू साउथ इंडिया एंड साउथ वाला दे आर गोइंग टू द नॉर्थ इंडिया, करेक्ट. एंड इफ यू आर नॉट सिलेक्टिंग योर होम स्टेट, ओके, जैसे क्या हुआ, आप भी गेम खेलना चाहते हो ना, यू हैव नॉट सेलेक्टेड योर होम स्टेट एवर, एक्चुअली आपने सेलेक्ट ही नहीं किया, आप क्या करोगे, ठीक है. सो वंस दे हैव मेंशन दिस थिंग आल्सो क्लियरली, इफ यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू सेलेक्ट योर होम स्टेट ना, यू विल नॉट गेट होम स्टेट एवर. ये तो बड़ा रिस्क हो गया, ठीक है. आप बोलोगे ठीक है आप भी नहीं दो, लेकिन कैलकुलेशन करते 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 क्या हुआ कि ओनली होम स्टे इज लेफ्ट फॉर यू नाउ. कैलकुलेशन मतलब इनसाइडर आउटसाइडर गेम करना है, देन सीट रिजर्व दैट गेम करना है, बट अल्टीमेटली इट इज योर होम स्टेट दैट इज ओनली लेफ्ट. अब नाउ व्हाट दे विल डू इज, अब तो देना ही है ना, दे विल नॉट गिव. व्हाट दे विल डू, दे विल स्वैप योर वैकेंसी टू अदर स्टेट. उस स्टेट के लड़के को इधर लेके आ जाएंगे एंड यू विल बी सेंट देयर, बट यू विल नॉट बी गिवन होम स्टेट नाउ. सो अभी क्या है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल यू आर नॉट गेटिंग योर होम स्टेट बट स्टिल यू वांट, तो क्या करना है, रिमेन अनमैरिड, ओके, फाइंड वन स्पाउस फ्रॉम योर होम स्टेट, शादी कर लो, एंड देन क्या करना, रिक्वेस्ट मारना है होम मिनिस्ट्री से, देन होम मिनिस्ट्री ऑन दिस फैमिली रीजन्स दे आर गोइंग टू गिव यू सेम स्टेट. बट वो जरूरी नहीं वेदर यू विल गेट दिस और दे विल गेट दिस गाय आल्सो फ्रॉम हियर आउटसाइड, करेक्ट. मतलब जिसको मिला था होम स्टेट दे विल गेट दैट गाय आल्सो. So, but you will be given same cadre then. So that is how cadre allotment now they are doing. Earlier ऐसा था, earlier कैसा था, ये John was not there before 2017. आपने इसे 1 2 3 4 5 6 कर लिया, ये नहीं मिला देन ये नहीं, तो क्या होता था कि 100% if you are not getting Karnataka, then you will get either Tamil Nadu or Kerala or Andhra Pradesh nearby only. So what was the problem was, regionalism start increasing now. Because South India student they will remain in South India, North India will remain in South North India only. And you are talking that these are all India service, so regionalism will increase or not, provincialization will increase. So whenever they make policies, they will make policy only for their own region or not. So that is the reason this has been changed in 2017. क्लियर है, आपको इससे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, आपको बस ये है कि जॉब मिल जाए, ठीक है, नौकरी तो मिलना है. डन. एनी अदर डाउट? और पहले आईएएस मिलना है तब ये गेम खेला जाएगा ना. दिस गेम इज ओनली फॉर 2 सर्विसेज, आईएएस एंड आईपीएस. आईआरएस के लिए सच गेम इज नॉट देयर, बिकॉज आईआरएस में क्या है, दिस इज सेंट्रल सर्विस. ऑल इंडिया सर्विस आर ओनली 3, आईएएस, आईपीएस एंड आईएफएस. फॉरेस्ट सर्विस, not foreign service. So other exam, their central services are there. Like if you got IRS, so IRS because mostly you will be allocated any metro city, like Bangalore or for example Calcutta, whatever. तो मेट्रो सिटी में रहोगे तो लाइफ थोड़ा अच्छा है उसका स्टार्टिंग में, क्योंकि यू विल बी इन मेट्रो सिटी, पीवीआर जा सकते हो, आईएनएक्स जा सकते हो, मॉल जा सकते हो. अब फॉर एग्जाम्पल आईएएस बन गए, एक स्मॉल डिस्ट्रिक्ट दे दिया, वहाँ पे कोई मतलब कुछ है ही नहीं, अगर खाना खाना है तो राधे श्याम होटल में जाना है. ठीक है, तो सच थिंग इज देयर. बच्चों का स्कूल कहाँ करवाओगे, नो गुड स्कूल इज अवेलेबल ऑल्सो देयर. ठीक है, बट आईआरएस में यू विल बी इन मेट्रो सिटी ओनली. ठीक है, एनी फर्दर डाउट? नो, डन. Okay, so thank you from my side now today. Thank you everyone.